There we are. I'm gonna say we're a bit
Let me
early.
see.
Tweet
Where's the tweet at?
and post.
I gotta go to my. Where's the tweet? Oh, here it is. All right,
I
let's
was
go.
just posting on Facebook. I saw my boy Bob Fisher is out in Myanmar. Shout outs to Bob. We are live, John.
All right, man. We're live. Let me just tweet this out, and then we should be good
Get
to
at it.
go. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, man. Yeah.
That
So
Ponte
let's.
fight was crazy though, huh?
Yeah,
He
it's
almost got finished in like the first 5 seconds.
yeah. That's. I didn't even see the first 5 seconds. Who got almost finished in the first 5 seconds?
He got knocked down and he survived like an onslaught of
Oh,
shots. Got back
okay.
up, landed a few knees, and just went to work.
Yeah, and he just that submission, man. His from what I hear is that he's man he just needs to just work more, man. Just spend a little bit more time on his ground and his wrestling, and I think because he's so young still, like he's been
Yeah,
fighting
yeah,
for a long time, especially in like Muay Thai, but in MMA for one championship, he's been around for a while. But I think he's only like 24 or 25, something like that, right? Which is
yeah.
very young.
I don't even think he's that old. I think he's like early 20s at the best.
Yeah, yeah. So he still has a lot of time to develop, man. It's just all of these things are just experiences for him, and I think it'd be I know he has to make money, and and that's how they survive and everything. But man, he might need some time to just like develop for like
Yeah,
six
just get
months
it.
or yeah, and just go and just focus. Don't even strike. Just focus on the ground and try to get that catch up somehow with that.
Yeah, because
But
he definitely, whenever he's on the ground, I mean, it's unfortunate, but he doesn't look like he's really working on it. Like I haven't seen like a ton of improvement from him on the ground, and I think everyone sees that. That's why not too many people want to stand and bang with him. They just want to take him down.
exactly, if they stand and bang with him, he usually knocks them out.
It's
If you
trouble.
watch his fights, yeah, he's
Yeah,
big trouble. He has legitimate power for such a small guy,
yeah, for
and
sure.
he has a decent chin too. So, um, yeah, man.
Yeah,
If
if you saw the beginning of that fight, he has an amazing chin. He took it. He
yeah,
got caught flush on the chin, dropped. Um, Basically took a barrage of punches, got back up and started landing knees, and then went to the ground in the scramble and just didn't know that he had to defend an arm.
yeah, it's just he just needs to work. Like
Yeah,
there's a lot of guys out there, especially the Thai guys. There's not many Thai guys that are like legit on the ground. We
yeah,
haven't
he's a
seen that.
tiger, right?
Yeah, he's a tiger, right? He's a tiger working with um all the guys out there.
Yeah,
And
which is why I'm surprised his ground has not gotten better.
yeah,
We
you don't
got
know
Lucas
exactly what's
on
going
the
on, in the camps over there, I mean, it's like it's like how much extra work is he putting in, himself. I mean, you could only do so much.
yeah,
Uh, like you could show up to the classes, but are you going in there and working with like a Trent Girdham, a guy who's pretty legit on the ground, man. He's slick on the ground.
that's
Working
it.
with
I mean, they
him,
got
he's a smaller
monsters on the
guy.
ground down there.
Yeah.
They've got
Someone his size though.
yeah. No, but I mean, just in general, like for him to work with, they got George, they got Alex, like just and that's like the top two guys
Yeah.
like coaching down there. Not to mention all the other fighters that he can work with.
Yeah. So it's just, I think he just needs to just focus on that part of his game, and
Yeah,
if he does that and don't worry about the striking. Your striking is good, man. Like, I think
world
that's what a lot
class.
of guys. I think that's the case maybe for him, is that he's so stuck in his ways of being a striker,
Yeah,
and the results they're not coming, on his favor. recently
Hmm.
because it seems like everybody that faces him, they're trying to get him to the ground, and
It's a smart
they're being
play.
pretty successful. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's, you need to find the path of least resistance to get the victory. And when you're facing him, that's what these guys are doing, right? So,
On the broadcast right now,
yeah.
they're showing this Team Lakai promo.
Yeah.
And yeah, one Team Lakai has some great fighters coming out of there, but I gotta say, like just in general, they probably have some of the best haircuts in Asian MMA all around.
Yeah, they're not letting go of that 80s look, you know what I mean?
No, they're
It's
holding on to that hard.
yeah, it's the rat tail, the
You got the
mullet.
mullet,
Yeah, it's like the coach he
business in
moved
the
on, and
front,
he's the
party in the
oldest
back.
guy in the gym.
Yeah, it's
But
like,
these
straight
youngsters,
out of a
man, they're
Karate
living in
Kid
the
movie.
80s or something.
Yeah, I love it. It's like
Yeah, but they built
it,
like this ecosystem over there at Team Lakai, man. I've
yeah,
spoke to a few of the guys, and what they're doing over there is like they have the university set up where these guys are getting scholarships to go to school for martial
nice.
arts, basically, and that's why they're getting tons of guys just coming in, year after year after year, and there's so many fighters that are training there, and they're working together. These guys are, a lot of these guys are ex-champions. They're world-class guys. So, they're just grinding, and we don't even know who can come out of here. The next whoever, what I mean, could come out of this gym. We've only seen the first wave, which is
Yeah,
like
for sure. And I mean, like you said,
Edward
they've got a whole
and
ecosystem. It's steel
yeah,
sharp steel. And they're
yeah.
just in there grinding,
And
and
they're in
really,
altitude.
yeah. Well, I mean, how much altitude they have in the Philippines? I mean, it's not like they're up in like the Himalayas.
No, but I'm saying like I think that they have like the highest in anywhere in Asia. I think their gym is at the highest elevation.
Uh,
So I guess that's an advantage.
like 150 feet above sea level, though, John. I don't know.
No, I don't
I'm
I no,
joking.
they're in the mountains though. They're in the mountains
Yeah.
though. I know that for sure. Um how many more fights do we have onto the main card? I think we got like 2 more fights or something like that, right?
Let me pull up the card here. So we just watched Pangsari. So 3 fights
Mhm.
on the main card under the new format, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 more fights until the main card. Then I guess main card starts with who? With Sato and Juan.
Yeah, that's a good fight right there, man. That's a
Yeah,
legit fight. That could
Juan is
be like
Korean.
yeah. That's like a prospect fight where these guys could, if they win, whoever wins that fight could get a big name in their next fight because they need to build some of these younger guys, and why not, build like especially the Korean kid. He has like I think he's had like 5 fights for one, and he's had
Oh,
4 knockouts.
well, did he fight on the local Korean scene?
No, I think he was fighting in the Philippines, and then that's when after that he got signed by one.
Oh yeah, he
And
fought
his only
in
loss
Deep.
is
He fought in
to
Japan.
huh?
He fought in Deep, Top FC, and Neophyte, all in Japan, I
Okay,
guess.
that's Japan then. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Japan then. Yeah. Yeah,
and
so he wasn't
then
really fighting too much in Korea before he got signed.
he's 2-2 in his last four.
He's 2-2?
Yeah, in his
Did he
last
lose a
four. In his
decision?
last four fights,
All right.
3-2 and one overall,
Yeah.
5-2 record or 6-2 record. Yeah,
I thought he's knocked out everybody that he's fought except for Imanari.
no, so he
My
lost
my must
Matsumisha
yeah.
Matsushima by decision,
Oh, that's
and
right. He that dude took him down over and over.
yeah, and then Imanari subbed him with a heel hook.
Yeah, that was bad. Um,
I remember that fight with Imanari. Yeah, what
yeah,
was that? Last year or the
Imanari.
year before? Last year.
Yeah, but
One call to
Imanari's
greatness.
Imanari's like past. Like he's in the past, man. Like that's why when I saw him lose to him, I was like, oh my god, he needs to really work on his ground. Because yes, Imanari's a dangerous submission guy, but come on,
Yeah,
you
he's
should be
always going to
able
be
to
a
like
dangerous submission guy, though.
yeah,
You can't sleep on him.
you But you should always think like, hey, he's dangerous. That's the only way he's gonna fucking win.
Yeah, he's
Why
not
would
gonna
you
knock
fucking
you
go
out.
to the ground? Why would you
Yeah.
let even him touch your leg? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, if you're a mixed martial artist, you gotta fucking prepare for that, right? It's like it's like when Dan Henderson fought Paul Harris.
Yeah.
You know, like that. It's like those situations, those
Don't
type of
let that
fights, man.
happen.
You
Don't let that
know,
happen.
yeah. Don't let it happen. So that's why, like, that loss was like, fuck, man. Like I thought, and from what I heard was he was kind of messed up after that submission because that dude tweaked his leg his heel, so
Oh,
he had to
really?
take some time off. Yeah, but the funny thing is, like, he rushed into the next fight less than 2 months later, even though his leg was messed up still, and he knocked out Eric Kelly in 19 seconds.
Hmm. His leg was still messed up though.
Yeah, yeah, because I was talking to somebody in his camp, and his leg was still messed up, but they offered him that fight, and he just took it, and he went in there and worked for 19 seconds, so it worked out well for him.
Went in and made work.
Yeah. But that Masushima, I Kwan, I think this is his first fight. Yeah, this is his first fight at bantamweight. Well,
Okay.
one championship bantamweight, because he's a small guy. He's a skinny guy. If you look at him, he looks like he's not really muscular,
Hmm.
and he's not like thick either. So for like featherweight for one championship, he's kind of small. He might be taller than the guys, but not as thick or as strong, I believe. So I think this
This is
is
kind
his
of weird
first
though. It's like
fight.
tough. Like you can definitely say that these smaller guys are a bit deceiving though, or at least they can be with strength wise. Like they don't
Oh,
have to look
yeah,
jacked.
yeah. Yeah, but then like, let me give you an example.
Mm,
When I was younger, right? Um, Now we could just bullshit, because the fucking just cards going. But when I was younger, I used to like, this is some fucked up shit. But when I was younger, I have a younger brother. He's 4 years younger than me, right? Or 3 years, yeah,
so he's like
4 years younger than me.
52.
Yeah, and
People don't realize how old John is, man. It's those Asian genes.
yeah, but when we were younger, like my brother, I had to find a way to toughen him up,
Mm,
because like, it's just like that's what older brothers do. Like, if you're responsible, you want to make your younger brother tough, so you don't have to fight everybody for him.
yeah.
So my solution to that problem was to have him fight kids his age, like like sanctioned but not sanctioned, and the older boys would watch to make sure that they don't go too far. So what we would do is we would get him and his buddies, and they would fight each other, and we would watch the fights and then break it up when it got too serious. So they would be swinging hard, And this is when
Well,
I
how old
first
was he when
found
you were
out
doing
that
this to him?
what?
How old was he when you were doing this to him?
He was in elementary school. So like
Oh
the
my God.
place where we lived, it was not a like the nicest neighborhood. So, there
You
was
were running
kids
like
going.
underground fight clubs, like with the
Yeah,
elementary.
for real. It was, but there was no money involved. It was just like we were just letting the kids fight each other. So like we would play,
Slipping
like
them
you
some
would,
brass knuckles.
yeah, like kids nowadays, they don't go outside and play and shit. Like back then, we used to go outside, grab a football, go outside,
Yeah,
get the kids in the neighborhood, and go to the green belt, the grass,
yeah.
and play football, tackle football with no
Full contact.
pads,
Full
full
contact.
contact,
Yeah,
and fuck each other up, right? So sometimes kids get emotional in those games, right? And
yeah,
then kids will start fighting, like they will be legit throwing hands at each other, right?
yeah.
So like my brother, I used to have him fight the kids around his age. If there was any like little tension or beef or something, I'll get the kids and I'll be like, "Hey, you guys need to handle this." So you guys gonna fight each other, and we would force them
Like
to
10
fight.
years
Me
old.
and the
Handle
other,
it,
yeah.
son. Handle it.
So I was doing my little Dana White thing over there, right? But there was no money involved. And but this is when I first found out when that it doesn't matter how much muscle you have or nothing like that. Power is like you're born with that shit. Cause there was a
Some
little
people are.
elementary school. Yeah, my one of my brother's best friends, right? He's like a little skinny ass kid, like terribly skinny. But he would just smoke fools. He had hands, dude. He had the hand speed and he had the power. Bare knuckle. They were doing bare knuckle too,
Of
right? They weren't
course.
like wearing
You're
gloves and
not
shit.
bringing gloves out to the your parents wouldn't let you bring gloves out to play football. Be like, "Ah, yeah, fair
Yeah,
enough."
yeah. So they were doing the bare knuckle, right? And yeah, and then he was the first kid, but he was like my brother's best friend. I remember his name. His name was Kenny,
Yeah.
and he was like half Japanese, and I believe like half Mexican or something like that, right? And
Okay.
yeah, and he was the first kid that kind of fucked my brother up
Really?
because because he had the speed and he had that power. So like he was lighting my brother up with the power. You know, my brother got like stanky legged off, his shots as an
Really?
elementary school kid. They're like third grade elementary, fourth grade elementary school kids just going bare knuckle in the fucking in between in between
Going
the
to class
houses and
with
shit.
missing teeth and like black
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, like when you look back at it, if you did that nowadays, people would fucking put you in jail and shit.
Oh, for
Like they
sure.
would
Yeah.
you'd
People would
be
be
on
all
fucking
butthurt.
yeah,
You'd be on like
you'd be
the
on
news
fucking
and someone
TMZ
like
or some shit.
world star.
Yeah, so yeah, and that's when I first found out, man, like power doesn't come from, being the biggest dude. It's just it can come from it's just born with it. You're natural with that shit.
Well, I
But
mean,
yeah,
there's a
man,
lot of
like
physics involved, right? I mean, like some people just have. I think when you look at people who have like this sort of natural athleticism, they just sort of have a natural understanding of that physics, and they sit down on their
mm,
punches, they turn into it,
yeah.
and they just deliver, and it's just more. It's something natural. I think you can learn to deliver a hard punch, but having that sort of natural athleticism to deliver it is key. Yeah, what's she getting a
Yes.
warning for here? For grabbing?
I don't
No, 'cause
know.
this is Muay Thai.
Yeah, it's Muay Thai with MMA gloves.
Yeah, so I don't know, I don't have the audio turned up, but I thought he gave her a warning. I thought maybe for grabbing the leg or grabbing the
Yeah.
kick, but
Maybe
legal
they're
in Muay
warning to
Thai.
like fight or something.
Yeah.
But like this girl, uh Juniku,
Juniku, yeah.
yeah, she's like the Australian girl. I think she lost the stamp, right? Yeah,
Did she
she
get
lost the
stamp
stamp.
already?
Yeah, she
Let me have a
stamped.
look.
I think she fought Stamp in her first fight, and she lost the stamp.
That's a horrible fight for your
But
first
now
fight.
she's sponsored by Fairtex.
Is she training out of Fairtex? Did
I
you
don't
meet her
think
when
so.
you
I
were
don't
up
think
there?
she's trained out of Fairtex. No, I didn't see her. I don't think she's trained out of Fairtex, but she's sponsored by them. The girls that train at Fairtex, I believe, is like Jenny Wong, who fought earlier today. Did you see that fight
I
where
didn't
she beat
know.
the other girl twice in the nether regions, and they
Oh,
stopped
yeah,
the
I saw
fight?
that they had a, DQ
Yeah, they
or no
disqualified her,
contest,
but
right?
that was straight up knees to the pelvic area, dude. Like it was solid knees.
Yeah, I always wondered
There was
about that,
no
and then I ended up,
yeah.
I reffed a fight. I ref for an event that was in Pattaya like 3, 4 years ago, and a girl took a straight knee shot to that area and was in pain. And I was like, I was standing cage side. I didn't ref that fight. Someone else was, but I was standing cage side. I'm like, I always wondered about that. And like, she couldn't even
Yeah.
stand up. Like, I think eventually she got up by the end of injury time, but she was having a hard time getting her legs under her.
Yeah, I think the girls should probably wear something to protect
God, what
them.
can you wear though? I mean,
They have it. I've seen them selling like I don't even
it's
know
got to be
what you would call it.
uncomfortable though.
It's
Like, because then
definitely uncomfortable.
it's got to kind of like go under and
Well, that'd be your new business venture to find
right.
the most optimal cup. It's not even a cup. It's called like a guard, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the
A
design lab,
guard. Yeah,
but driving her to the ground.
you gotta
See,
find
he's
it.
giving her a warning again. What's up
Maybe it's for like pushing
for
to the
driving
ground.
her to the ground?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we got
I don't know, like when you look at these girls fight, do you see like okay, these girls can challenge Stamp? You know what I mean? Like when you
no,
watch Janet Todd fight, you're like, okay, she could actually stand there with Stamp. You know what I mean? Like she has legit skills, like technically, what technique wise, and
yeah,
like with power, right? But when you see these girls, you're like, oh man, these girls
no,
they need like 10, 20, 30 more fights, man, before they could even um
yeah.
step
We
in
got
there with
John
Stamp.
KL in the comments saying Janico looks scarily young. Yeah, she does look young. But then Stamp's like what, 19?
I don't even know. Like Janiko, she's super young too, I think.
You kind of have to be in Muay Thai, right? Because it just wears on your body.
Yeah.
especially like if you're
Hey,
fighting
is
like in
John
Thailand.
KL like Jonathan of Kowloon?
Is that Jonathan Kowloon?
I don't
Is that my
know.
boy? Our homie from Twitter?
Did you say you met him before?
No, I've never met him. We've
I've
just talked on
I've
Twitter.
someone told me they met him before. I
Not me.
forgot who told me that. Then it's not you, but someone told me that they met him. But then I don't believe that person that told me
Yeah.
because nobody has met him.
If I met him, I wouldn't tell anyone.
Exactly. Like what
Yeah.
he's like a urban legend. He's like one of those urban legend guys. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you meet him and you get your little secrets and get your little blue pills and red pills and white pills from
Yeah.
him and then he just like
Is he taking a
flows
point?
away in the dark.
Did he take a point?
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, she has
For
a
what?
pretty decent
Throwing?
bruise on the
Oh
right side
shit.
of her face.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, she does.
Look at her face right there. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, it's big.
Like, what's going on with this?
See one executive over there, cage side, walking around on the platform.
Audie?
Yeah, Rick Audie.
Yeah. He's the executive. Is he the matchmaker?
No, I don't know technically who's the matchmaker now, but because I think they said Matt Hume is no longer the matchmaker, even though that's what it says on his LinkedIn
Oh, she's got
or
a
on
yellow
the
card.
one yellow card. Damn, 20% of her purse, right, or 10%?
Is that what they do in one? They take the money?
Yeah, they take money.
Oh shit. That sucks. I
I
like
gotta say
that. I
though,
like
Rick
I
is
like
always
the
getting some
taking the
nice
money
moves.
thing though. And you should
What-
give it to
I think they do. They give it to the opponent.
Yeah, you should. I think that's perfect, dude. Especially if you miss weight. Like if you miss weight, that money, like whatever
Yeah,
money or whatever, you should never just not like take the fight, like cancel the fight because that
yeah,
other guy or that other girl prepared, had camp and everything, spent all this money to fight. You
yeah.
need to keep the fight going and just take the money that, whatever, like 50% or whatever,
Well,
and
it depends
continue
on
with
how
the
much
fight if
you're
you
over.
want
I
to
mean,
take
you
it.
come in like 15 pounds over. No, that give them the money, but don't make them fight.
That's also true too, yeah. But like how other organizations do it, like they don't get paid that much. So what
Yeah.
they do is they like take points.
Hmm.
Like you start the round at 2018. Like you're winning the round 2018 when you start the round. Like they do that some organizations, which is kind of weird because basically that can lead to a shitty ass fight because you're just
Yeah.
kind of those guys just cruise control because they're winning the fight 2018 already or the round or 10-8 round or whatever. Yeah, 10-8
So
round was
I
2018.
believe that the yellow card also impacts the scoring with one, but because they judge overall, um, and no one knows how they take that into account. It's all magic.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
the
bruise is
judging, man.
rough.
The judging is yeah, I wish they would show it, like on the broadcast, like how the judging comes out,
I have a
like the
problem with
scoring of the judging.
well, so for Muay Thai they don't judge it by Muay Thai rule. They judge it by Muay Thai rules, which is round by round. But MMA they
Yeah.
judge overall,
Yeah.
which personally I don't like. I don't like the overall judging. I mean, if you fight by round, you should score it by round.
I like how Pancrase does it. They tell you who won the round.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
announce it, I think. That would be badass. Like they announce it in the arena, like,
yeah,
Juniku, she wins round 3. It's like,
yeah.
oh shit. Like it changes everything.
It does.
The
It makes it
dynamics of
more
everything.
10%. So John Kale says the 10% purse fine goes to one or to the opponent. John Kale, I believe it goes to the opponent,
Yeah,
but
it makes
who
no
knows?
sense to go to 1.
Maybe it wouldn't surprise me if one was like, okay, that's back to us,
Oh shit.
right? I mean, would anyone be surprised if that was the case?
I would be surprised, man. Like, because 1 does pay a lot of the fighters decent. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Of course, there's gonna be fighters that are not satisfied with what they're getting paid, but then there's a lot of fighters that I've talked to that are very satisfied. They're not big names, but they get paid all right, much better than they would at their regional scene. So,
yeah,
um,
no doubt. I mean, I've talked to a lot of people. I mean, it used to be a lot different. I know people who were making like less than 1,000 to fight for 1 year, couple of years ago.
mhm.
That seems to no longer be the case on any contract. Most everyone I talk to is very happy with what they're getting.
Even with the One Warrior series too, man, like they're getting
Yeah,
decent money to fight on there. So, yeah, much better than anywhere. Think about the MMA scene in many of these countries that one goes to, like Malaysia. MMA scene is pretty non-existent there, especially professional, right?
yeah. Even
Um,
amateur now. I
uh,
mean, now that Mima's
yeah,
gone, you've got UB, you've got Ultimate Beatdown, and that's it.
yeah, but that's not even really going on, right?
No,
And you
not too
got
much.
Polino. He's doing a couple things, I think, in Singapore. I think he's doing something in Malaysia too. I'm not
He
for
was at
sure.
one point, and I think he had partners that kinda like, he was matchmaking, I don't think he was promoting it, and I think the
Mhm.
promoter who was his partner kind of, just sort of backed out of it all.
Well, and at that level, I think matchmaker is promoter. You know what I mean? Like you're everything at
Yeah, but
that
I don't
level.
I don't think he was putting the cash up, I think someone else was putting
Oh
up the
yeah,
cash. Yeah.
yeah. Well, that's the best situation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and if you think about it, in KL, like, that area, like, all of Malaysia, Polino knows everyone in that scene,
Yeah.
like,
Well, he
really
knows
well.
everyone in Southeast Asia, basically.
Yeah, and everyone knows him by at least by
Yeah,
reputation.
yeah. So, Polino's doing his thing. I see him trying to find fights for everybody, and I think he's coaching now over there
In
at
Singapore, right?
Juggernaut. Yeah,
Is he a Juggernaut?
I believe so. I think he is.
Good
Um,
spot for him.
I haven't talked to him in a long time, but just from like looking at social media and stuff, it looks like he is at Juggernaut coaching
I
you know,
love
over
Polino to
there.
death, but he can be unhinged at times.
Well, that's everybody though. It's the fighters, man. Fighters they can be
He's one of
unhinged
the
at times.
funniest guys though, Polino, like,
Yeah.
just in general, like, I've never gone out with him and, like, not just laugh my ass off all night.
Yeah, he's an entertainer.
I'm gonna get this video here. I've got a video of me elbow dropping Polino. I think this was out in Kota Kinabalu. Like, I just snuck up on him. I'm gonna post it in the comments.
All right.
You guys
In the
can
live comments?
yeah, live comments.
Yeah. Hey,
You know how Facebook works, they downvote everything. I shared it on my profile. I can put it on the page.
yeah, if you do that, then I'll try to go in there and share the live feed because a lot of people they watch it all the like in Asia especially they'll watch it on Facebook if you
Hmm.
have it live on Facebook. So if you can do it, but if not, it is what it is.
Oh no, so I can't put the feed through to I can't put the
Your
live feed
page?
direct to Facebook, but I can share the link to the YouTube
Okay.
just because I don't have with my StreamYard, I can't stream to multiple platforms simultaneously.
Hey, who do you think won this fight? I think the other girl won the fight because the Juniku, she lost. She got the yellow card, and
Yeah, I think the yellow card makes a difference here.
yeah,
Let's see.
we'll see what happens.
So I guess she got the yellow card for tripping the girl to the ground, or
Yeah, I think so.
yeah,
Look at her.
yeah,
She's
the
like
yellow card made the
shocked.
difference.
She's shocked. She's shocked that she won.
Right? You
She's
get
like,
beat
"Oh
up
my
for
god,
majority
man! This
decision.
this
So it wasn't a UD. Even with the yellow card, it wasn't a UD.
yeah, man, it's a trip." Hey, who's that Indian guy in the background? Is he Indian? He's always in the cage after the fights.
Yeah, he's one of the partners from one.
Okay, is
One of the,
he? I
one of
don't
the
even know who that
early
is.
executive guys. I forget his name.
Yeah, but he's at every event, like
Yep.
congratulating. He's basically doing what Joe Silva used to do a long time ago for the UFC. After every fight, he would step in there and congratulate the winners. What do you think about this fight tonight, man? Silva versus Pacio.
I'm hyped for that fight.
Hmm?
I think it's gonna be a good fight.
Isn't it a rematch?
Is it a rematch? I don't think so.
Yeah, but this division is pretty shallow, man.
Did Silva fight Piacco before? Piacchio?
I think this division is
Uh,
shallow as shit.
it
Is it?
is. It is. I think Silva wins this fight.
You think he's gonna take
No,
him
it's
to the
not a
ground?
rematch. They haven't fought before.
Oh, okay. Well, they're gonna be fighting like 5 times. Cause Pascio
Silva fought
is
Nazi though 3 times already,
yeah, and
and
Pascio is like
Sakura.
24 years old only, so he's gonna be around for a long time.
Yeah,
Silva's kind of old for the division.
he is. He is. But I mean, he looks great. Oh, who do you have for that for the main event?
Shit, I don't know, man. I have Pascio just because he's in the Philippines,
Yeah, but I mean, Silva's
and he has
Silva's
that
been on.
knockout power. Huh?
He's got
Silva's
two
good.
in a row right now, but he did just come off a 3-fight skid.
Yeah.
Silva fights out of Evolve, right?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Damn,
So
this
3-fight skid, 2
Pitchstem is
wins.
fighting tonight too.
Who is?
Pitchstem.
Oh yeah.
Pet them.
So here's the thing. So a
Mhm.
3-fight skid, then he gets 2 fights. He's back in title contention. That's how shallow this division is.
Yeah, it's very shallow. Cause if let's say Punk Siri won, like he would be in line for a title shot.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what it probably would have happened. But now, since the Lito won and he's Team Lakai, he can't fight Pascio. I'm waiting for the days when they get so stacked that they have to fight each other. I wonder if that will ever happen.
Possible. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Oh, this next fight is gonna be pretty decent though. Tatsumitsu Wada's fighting Delfino. Delfino's undefeated too.
Is he?
Yeah, this is gonna be a good fight right here.
He is 8-0.
Yeah. Oh, this is his one championship debut. There. Oh, he was supposed to fight Wada.
Yeah, he
Uh,
hasn't fought in 2 years.
damn. And he was supposed to fight Wada like earlier last year, but then he got injured and he hasn't fought in 2 years. But Masushimu, he's fought everybody, man. He's fought DJ. He was in that tournament.
Yeah.
This dude is a monster, man. I wonder if Delfino can fuck him up, man. Like, if Delfino can fuck this dude up, that means he's like a legit contender in the division. Because Masashi Wada, his last fight was against DJ, and he lost by decision. But he was competing with DJ though.
He looked good
It's not
against
like he
DJ
got
for sure.
yeah, he's not like he got completely dominated. So, um, yeah, he's fought a lot of good dudes.
21-11.
Man,
He
he
fought
beat Kai
Ricardo
Kara
Law
France.
before that.
He fought for Ryzen.
Yeah.
He's beaten Yuki
He's got
Motoya.
a lot of fights in deep.
Oh, he's fought some of the very good top of the line deep fighters, man, and beat them
Yeah.
a lot of them.
Yeah, so he went
Dang,
to
he started
he
his
dropped the UD to DJ.
yeah,
That tells you a lot that he went the distance
yeah.
with DJ.
But he kind of touched up DJ a little bit though in that
He did.
fight. DJ's face
He did.
wasn't looking too good.
He was able to use his
Hey,
range well against DJ.
Wada started his career on a 5-fight losing streak. That is nuts.
That is crazy.
How do you lose 5 in a row and just keep
And keep
going?
going. Yeah.
You know, usually like you lose 5 in a row, it's just like, fuck this. You know, like this ain't for me. That
In those
motherfuckers
5
kept
fights,
going.
he fought Saiji Akeo 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah, lost to him. And you
So
lose to the same guy 3 times? Fuck
3
that.
times,
You know, it's like fuck you,
all 3
man. Like,
times by decision. So he took 3-round beatdowns by Oh no, sorry, they were 1-round fights, but he lost by decision. That's weird.
It's like, what the fuck, man?
Imagine fighting the same dude 3 times and you're like, "I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with it."
Yeah, yeah, and then he beats your ass 3 times, like, he beats your ass once, it's like, "Okay, you come
Yeah.
back, get the rematch," and then he beats you twice, and it's like, "Okay, maybe he barely won." But he beat you 3 times, it's like, "Come on, man." Like, there's no reason to fight him again. Did he fight him again? I
It
wouldn't be surprised. Japan, they'd be, like,
yeah,
doing, like, 7
if they're
fights.
on, like, a 20-fight series, let me see. Let me he's
Yeah,
dude's got, like, over 40 fights here, so
yeah.
over
Well,
30 fights.
he's fought he beat I remember the fight against Kai France. I think that's when he in 2016, that's when he was, like, actually turned a corner and was
Yeah.
doing really, really well. And then in one, he's lost 3 times. And basically to the top guys, Reese, McLaren, Danny Kingad, and DJ.
Hmm.
So, we'll see what
That
happens.
ref
I'm
yeah.
interested to see what Delfino does in this fight. He's I think he's like the Jungle Fight. He's from Jungle Fight, I think, which is actually a pretty legit promotion down in Brazil.
Yeah,
A lot of the good fighters come out of the Jungle Fight. So
it is a legit
yeah, he's from
promotion.
Jungle Fight. Yeah, he's from Jungle Fight. He was the Jungle Fight flyweight champion. So he must be damn good. I've never seen him fight, so I don't know exactly his style or anything like that, but he's
So, what
undefeated.
he
He
dropped the
was the
UT
Jungle
to
Fight.
France, right?
Yeah. And this dude seems like he's just a submission guy. Yeah, it looks like he's a submission guy. He's gonna take you to the ground
Yeah.
and try to strangle your fucking neck
I ref
until your
Kai
fucking
Kara
eyes
France
pop
with a,
out.
fight on Mima R when we did it on they did Mima on the cruise ship, and he fought some
Yeah,
Filipino kid
yeah,
and knocked him out in, like, 10 seconds.
yeah,
He's
yeah.
got hands.
Kai. Yeah, I just talked to
Yeah.
Kai. I just interviewed him for his next fight. His next
Yeah.
fight's in New Zealand.
When's
So
when's the video
if you're
up?
listening, go check that out. I'm
Is it
gonna
up
put it
now?
up this weekend.
Okay.
I just did the
Kumite
interview
TV.
earlier today. Yeah. I gotta promote myself.
Yeah, Kumite TV, go check it out, subscribe. Subscribe to
Hey,
Kumite TV.
hey, the people listening, what's up? You guys got some questions? You want to know some insider information, insider trading? I'm all in the stocks and bonds. If you got the questions, I got the answers.
Yeah, no one talks to more people in the game than John, so if you wanna see some dope interviews, definitely check out Kumite TV.
Appreciate it.
I'm
Appreciate
just
it.
here to talk
Yeah,
shit.
Wada.
He's actually out there trying to do journalism.
Nah, I'm just trying to talk to people. I'm trying to be social.
So lonely out there in Korea.
Yeah. Uh Man, this Delfino looks pretty big, man.
He does look huge, but again, a fully hydrated weigh-in, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, they just posted all the weigh-in stuff, so
Yeah, I didn't watch
everybody
it. I
seemed like they
didn't get to watch
passed.
the weigh-in and hydration, but I do like that one is actually showing that they're live streaming that.
Yeah, well, they're putting out all the information, so
Yeah.
if you want to know the exact numbers and stuff like that, they have it. There's your best friend. Did he contact you after you went in on his ass like last time?
No, no, man.
Damn, you went in on his ass, man. Like I was like, damn, motherfucker went in on his ass. Bad. I was damn. I was like, and then after that, he had that bad luck with the knee bar.
Dude, you know what? Like, props to him on that stoppage with the knee bar, though, man. Like, I would have thought that was early had the dude not like jumped on him and tried to grab him. He clearly saw that the dude was out.
Oh, he was out, man. Like I
Yeah,
saw that. That was a good ass fight too.
yeah, it was.
Dang, look at Delfino. Does look pretty fucking big, man. These guys are supposed to be flyweights.
Yeah, supposed to be. Supposed to be because these guys can be
Yeah.
welterweights, not like
Yeah.
Johnny Hendricks style welterweights, but like a natural welterweight.
Fuck.
Oh,
I'm very interested in seeing what this guy does, man.
Wado doesn't have the range advantage here that he had against DJ.
No. He has a weird stance, right? Like his
Yeah,
hands are out all forward, and
Yeah,
he's crouched down, and I think maybe it's just to
he's
defend
leaning
off the
forward.
yeah. So I think you need to hit that uppercut when he comes rushes in. Oh, you see, that's what fucking Delfino
Oh,
okay. He got back up. That's good.
yeah, right away in the
Get
clinch.
out that clinch. That dude's gonna pull guard on him.
He's
He
gonna
got
no, he's not gonna
the
throw knees.
overhook. Oh, Wada's trying to take it to the ground.
He's gonna throw him. Gonna throw him.
Nah, man, you gotta reverse that shit.
Thought we were gonna see some judo.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, damn.
There we go. Nice trip.
Okay, let's see this
Knees, knees.
guy's
No,
guard. Wada's pretty good from the top, but we'll see this guy's guard, man. He got the butterfly
get that half
on the
butterfly.
right side. Hey, you know what I watched last night that was really fucking good?
What
Is the bipolar rock and roller. Oh my god, that's such a good fucking documentary.
is it? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's so fucking good, man. It's like it just gives you so much appreciation for Mauro
Tomorrow.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's so fucking good, man. Like I like his
He-
story, man, when he like how he started out and everything, but
Dude,
then
with
just,
pro wrestling in Canada.
struggling. Yeah, dude, he was fucking awesome, man. Like he's legit. Like I always respected what he's doing and shit, but he's legit. Like he's a legit fucking. I'm a fan, dude, of him because of that documentary. Just like seeing what he went through. What does it say?
I've always been a fan. He's just so dope, and he's the Mama Mia, the energy, right? So we've got
Yeah,
this John from KL guy in the comments. I threw it up on the screen. Um, that's Shiaka Luda. He is or used to be the president of the Singapore Silat Association. He used to fight Silat in the region in international tournaments years ago. He's talking about the large Indian gentleman we see in the
okay.
one cage.
He's a Sikh Aladdin, so he's not Indian. Oh damn! Look at those
See,
12-6 elbows. Illegal.
no,
No, they're
not
not
illegal.
illegal in one championship. That was legit like 10, 12-6 elbows. You would have
No,
got
that was they
disqualified.
were like 1-7.
1-7. No, they were like 12:59 to
Oh, 1-7.
12:30. 12:30 to 6:30. Come on, let's keep it accurate.
I might have my gripes with Oliver as a referee, but he knows his geometry. I will tell you that.
Yeah, he probably has like, you know, their rules, man. They're good rules, man. Like, of
I wish
course
they
they
would bring
got
back
rid of.
soccer
They got yeah. They
and, and undo the suplex ban unless your name's Angela Lee.
yeah. So it's suplex ban. Okay, I could take that. The soccer
I
kicks.
can't take
Yeah.
that, Stu.
I'm just glad they kept knees to the ground, man. I think the
Yeah,
UFC is really fucking up by taking away knees to the ground. Like,
soccer kicks, man.
why?
FMD rule set
How come
is
you
the
can
most
elbow
badass
on the
rule ever.
ground, but you can't knee on the ground? That doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Like, it's some bullshit. Like these commissions in America, they're a bunch of fucking money hungry fucking assholes.
The commission
The
system is
fuck?
definitely broken. Definitely broken.
Yeah. Those are oh man, these like Wada's fucking his ass up right now. Like hard elbows.
Yeah. Ooh.
Damn, those are some solid punches, dude. This is when you throw the knees to the ground to the head.
I don't know. He can't. He's got to get rid of those legs though.
I know, but it would be perfect if it was like he had his head pressed against the
Yeah, against the
fence and he
cage.
threw those knees in. Oh man.
Delfino's doing a great job though with his guard, despite the fact that he's taking a beating. He's
Yeah.
not letting Wada get better position here.
Yeah, that's his strategy probably, like let Wada
Oh,
punch
there
me in
we
the
go.
face a
There
little
we
bit
go.
and tire him out a little bit, and then that's when I'm gonna use my world class ground skills. Okay, the first round's over.
Done.
Hey, are you ahead of me or behind? Are we at the same time?
About the same time, yeah.
Are you watching it on the YouTube?
Yeah. You?
Okay. Yeah. So we must be the same time then.
Yeah, because right when you said first round's over is like right when Oliver was touching their backs.
Okay, that's when I said it. Damn, look at those elbows, dude. Bang, bang,
Look, man,
bang.
1-7, 1-7.
Bang, bang, bang. Oh, 12:58.
That was 101 all day.
Damn.
102
But
maybe.
you know, but you know what though? Like these Brazilians and people flying from all the way across the world, it can't help, dude. It can't
Coming here
help,
to
man.
Asia is always tough. Like for me, I mean, well, I shouldn't say that. I mean, I think going to the US is tougher, but the jet lag is hard no matter what. Depends on where you're coming from. There's
Definitely, man.
the
Like
robotic ring girls of one championship. Some of them are
yes,
your neighbors, right? They all live right next door to you.
they're fembots. They're fembots.
Fembots.
Yeah, but
Jonathan of
like,
Kuala is going to get upset. We talk too much trash,
oh really? Is
especially
he
about the
like
blonde one
obsessive?
there. That's his favorite.
The blonde one?
Yeah,
Oh, the one with the dimples?
the fake dimples that she didn't have like a year ago. Yeah,
Oh, really? She didn't have those? I don't even remember.
Maybe it was more
That's
than a
a
year
trip.
ago.
Why you like she got dimples put in?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I think they
wild.
stitch you into your face.
That's wild, dude. Like
And you live in Korea, you know that they can do anything.
I know they can do anything, but it's just I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just trippy to even just like cuz I'll go to like Gangnam and the Gangnam is like the place where like the plastic surgery's heavy over there, like all the like the hospitals
That's part of
and
Seoul, or it's a different part of Korea.
yeah, it's no, it's part of Seoul. It's like the affluent area of Seoul, right?
Okay.
Where all like the you know the affluent people hang out or whatever, and that's where
Yeah.
a lot of the main plastic surgeons, the most
It's
famous
like
ones, are
Con
over
Law
there.
here in Bangkok.
Yeah, and like you go there and there will be like you'll go to a coffee shop and there will be four girls that look exactly the same. Exactly the same. There's like 10 girls. You know, there's that one ring girl with the red hair, the DJ girl,
Yeah, yeah.
Gina.
Yep.
She has a very similar face to like 1,000 other girls that I've seen.
That's strange, man.
You
So
know,
strange.
it's just the culture, man. It's just the culture, how it works and what they think is beautiful, and that's what they
Yeah.
go with, you know what I mean? And a lot of
Here in
dudes, they
Thailand,
like it.
they like to get their skin whitened.
Yeah, it's not their teeth.
No, this they love like pearly white skin. I'm like, personally, I think if you live in a tropical country, melanin's your friend. But what do I know?
Melanie's your friend?
Melanin's your friend. Yeah, you
Oh,
want dark
okay, okay.
skin.
Alright.
Melanin,
Hey,
melanin.
you wanna
Yeah,
hear some wild shit? Like,
of course.
growing up, right? Um, like, when you grow up, you play outside and shit, you're in the sun all the time.
Yeah,
And then like I've lived like a few years in the California like desert. I
yeah.
lived in a town in the California desert, and I used to go outside all the time in that hot ass sun, right? It's like 110 degrees
Hmm.
Fahrenheit or whatever, right? For
Yeah.
years. And then just recently I found out that I'm allergic to the sun, man.
How are you allergic to the sun?
Like when I go out in the sun for too long, my I break out in hives and shit.
Really? I didn't even know that was a thing. I
Yeah.
didn't know you could be allergic to the sun.
When I found out this? I found out the last time I went to Phuket last year. Like last year, around this time last year, I was in Phuket, right?
Yeah,
And I found out that I was allergic to the sun when I was out there riding around on that scooter
yeah.
in the sun for like hours, and then
Getting
and then
high.
my fucking legs are just hiving up. My arms is like there's bumps all over my arms and shit. I had to go to the pharmacy to get some fucking shit for my arms so they wouldn't fucking itch and shit. So I was
Wow,
like, and then
what
I
a
found
great
out that
job
I'm
in this clinch, man.
yeah, damn. Delfino's getting fucked up, man.
Yeah, he is. And Watt is getting that range.
Yeah.
So wait, so you were just straight allergic to the sun? Like you had to get sun cream.
Yeah, I just found out that. So like I have to stay out of like direct sun for long
Hmm.
periods of time. I can't be in the direct sun. So luckily in Korea everything's like indoors and shit, but
Well, I tell you that
like
Thai sun is the sun in Thailand is insanely strong compared to like the
yeah, so
U.S. Like it
so I
might be
gotta
hot.
kinda like wear pants.
What's that?
I gotta wear pants. Like when I was in Bangkok, right? A couple months ago, it was hot at that time too.
Yeah,
But luckily I wore pants most of the time so my legs weren't exposed to
and
the
you were here when it
sun.
was cold.
Yeah, and it was still hot. But yeah, and I kind of I was able to avoid getting, and in Bangkok it's a little bit different because it's like buildings and you're on the subway and shit like that, so it's not such
Mm.
a big deal.
Yeah,
But
but
in
Phuket,
Phuket, it's
you're always outside
yeah, you're outside, dude. So,
riding that
but
scooter,
yeah,
walking on
it's
the
it's
beach.
fucking stupid. I don't even understand how that even happened, man. Like, it's fucking
Man,
wild,
look,
man.
he's just pressing those legs down.
There we go. Oh,
About to be
man,
third round.
I think third
Oh,
round he
oh,
should be able to get the finish. There's the knee. Oh,
nice. Oh, he stopped.
end of the third round. No,
End
no,
of the
end of third
round.
round.
Oh,
End of second round. Dang, he's getting fucked up.
yeah, he
Oh, is the
is.
fight over? No,
No, no, one more round.
because that dude came in, the Sheik.
Yeah,
Now
no,
I'm
they're
just gonna
bringing
call that dude the Sheik,
the
Sheik
Sheik,
Aladdin.
the
So I'm just gonna call him
international
the
Silat
Sheik.
player. They call them players or fighters in Silat.
Who knows, man? Hey, what happened to that organization where the Silat, like they were doing it for a second, right?
One Silat
Yeah.
that was
Who
related to
was
one
doing that?
championship.
One championship was doing that?
No, no, but there was an organization in Malaysia called One Silat, and I don't think that they were related to One Championship. They just used that name.
Yeah, that's
And it
weird,
was
right?
a very similar font, if I recall.
Yeah, and also like WLC, right? Like there's like some kind of connection with one championship, but it seems like they're kind of maybe separating themselves from one championship. Is that does it look like that?
Tough to say. I mean, it could just
Because
be.
they're on UFC Fight Pass,
Yeah, but
they
I think promotions do that for money.
yeah, but why wouldn't they just put it on the one app?
Probably not getting cash
Mm,
if you're on the one app, but you are on Fight Pass. They have an advertising or a revenue share agreement.
yeah. Well, what I don't know.
Oh, nice trip. Nice
They're
trip.
talking about they're gonna do shows in the US this year.
Yeah, supposedly. I mean, we'll see though. I mean, I can't
Mm,
imagine a U.S. commission okaying the
headbutts.
regulatory side of things for them. That the bullshit that
Mm.
they have going on. Like Oliver would never. I mean, despite the fact that he's refed a lot of fights, he doesn't have the qualifications to be a ref in the U.S. Um,
Oh, that's right. You have to have the referees.
yeah, and he's an employee of One Championship. That would eliminate him. He's got essentially zero grappling ability. He's a great stand up fighter though. He understands the game, but I mean, not to the point like California would never certify him to be a referee. Some of the kickboxing fighters probably are certified internationally. They just have to get a certification for the state that they want to hold an event in. But the fact that they're employees of One Championship would eliminate them anyway. You have to have the commission referees, and then the commission will have to oversee the weigh-in. So they'll have to either the commission will have to make an adjustment for the one hydration stuff, or the fighters will have to meet the commission weigh-ins.
Yeah, I think that's what's most likely gonna happen, right? They're going to have to go by their rules, the
Yeah.
commission's rules,
Remember what
instead
happened
of
when Pride went
adjusting.
to Vegas and everyone popped? Not everyone, but a few people popped for steroids.
Yeah. That's why they never went back.
Yeah,
That's why I remember we talked about Ryzen. They're not gonna go to the US, man. There's no reason to.
they don't need to. Ryzen's killing it in Japan anyway.
Yeah, they made a lot of money on those two shows.
Yeah,
I was there, man. The arenas were fucking packed. Like
I want to go
packed.
so bad. Just bad timing. Oh,
It's
this
just
year though, I want to go. I want to go to an MMA show in Japan. I want to go to an MMA show in Korea. That's on my agenda for 2020.
man, like the MMA shows in Korea, there's so many now. Cause the ones that were stagnant, now they're gonna have shows this year. So there's
What should I go to
TFCs coming back.
the show?
Huh?
What show should I go to in Korea if I'm going to go to one?
Well, probably Road, you know what I mean? Like 'Cause road it would be like a much more a bigger experience, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
compared to the smaller shows. And road is supposedly they're gonna start having more tournaments.
that'd be nice. I love tournaments.
Yeah, so they're gonna have more tournaments. Oh, damn. Oh, there
Damn.
he got out.
Oh, Wada's just smothering Delfino, man.
Yeah. This is a one-sided fight.
He's definitely not doing enough to get the stoppage, but he's so dominant.
Yeah. See, like, these guys, they're basically fighting to see who can be the next contender for the flyweight title after Mariah's and,
Mm,
uh
Silva.
DJ fight.
Oh, DJ,
And
yeah.
then they're going to, like, some Chinese city in, like, Qing or some shit.
Yeah. China's
Man,
a
that's
big
a
market,
trip.
and they all want a piece of that.
Yeah, but still, like, I know that they could sell tickets in China because, like, even the small shows, like, they're selling 5,000 tickets because there's nothing to fucking do in China. So,
I guess it depends on how much one is gonna brand it and promote it. Are they gonna sell out an arena, or are they gonna paper the room like they do everywhere else and just give tickets away?
oh fuck, that was a hard ass
Oh,
knee.
that was damn.
Oh fuck.
Now we might get the stoppage with 20 left.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh,
Oh,
one
damn
heel kick to
hard.
the face is over.
That
Yeah,
would be
that's straight
dramatic.
domination.
5 seconds, kick to the face, and boom.
Definitely. That's straight domination right there,
Yeah,
man.
it is.
That was a beautiful performance by Wada.
Yeah, it was. I mean, controlled distance, and to think this guy's in the same weight class as DJ.
Yeah, man. Like a lot of these dudes are way bigger than DJ, man.
That, like I said, these guys could be welterweights, and DJ's probably making like 134. Talking about he's fully hydrated.
I'm
So
fully
we know who
hydrated.
won this. We know who won this, no doubt.
Yeah, this is clear, man. There's I'll be so
Next we got your boy.
I always wonder when like someone loses, like if they would like they're gonna bring them back or not.
One. I don't think one cuts anyone. I think
Well, they
technically
don't
they still
officially
have
announce
a nut
that,
on contract, right?
huh?
Technically, they still have a nut on contract, right?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they've cut him.
You should have him on here during a show.
It will happen. It will happen.
He could give us insight.
He's seen behind the curtain.
Yeah. Well, of course, everybody knows that.
Damn.
Um,
Damn, look at Silva's face, man. It's like he didn't even think he had a chance of winning that going into the decision. There's your big square medal or rectangle medal. The
how
sweet.
heavy is that thing?
It doesn't look light.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it at
Even if
all.
it's aluminum, it's got to
It's I
be.
think it's cool, man. I think it's cool that they do give that out though.
Yeah, no, and they look cool. They're not like.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's just a big branding piece, but it is something cool that they take back.
You could collect it, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you could put it up and be like, "Okay, I got like." Because imagine like some of these guys that fought like maybe over 10 times and they have 10 of those things, it's
yeah.
like something coll that you could put up. It's
I bet
better
like
than a trophy,
one
man.
good
Trophies
job
look
for that
corny.
belt. The Grand Prix belt, that thing was sweet looking. Great design
Yeah.
work. And Pancrase belt's still my all-time favorite, but
Yeah, Pancrase is like Game of Thrones style.
yeah, that classic kind of belt. It's sort of a muted. It's not polished. It's like a muted color, like a muted
Yeah.
silver. It's really nice.
Man.
Yeah, Wada looks like he's a welterweight, man. I mean, he's a
Well,
135
Chilson is not that big though, and he's smaller than Chilson.
Oh no. Chilson's a thick dude.
Nah, really?
Yeah. Hey, he's filling out that suit.
because Chevelle looks much bigger.
Chavelle's not a fighter though. I mean, he's like just a an average Australian bloke.
Well, is Chilson a fighter?
Yeah, he
Well,
was.
he used to be. He was,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
Now he's
sure he
just like
trains
a
every day,
yeah, most likely, right?
right? He's putting in the work. He looks good.
They need to get Gianni back on the commentary team, man.
As a third man, or you think you want him to replace Chilson?
No, it's just like they need to have someone like him that has fought some of these top guys. You know what I mean? To go in there. I
I
wish they
like,
would do that a little bit more.
yeah, I like Gianni though. He does a good job.
Yeah, Gianni. Like, you know what was so fucked up is like he was commentating when his
His
brother
brother.
fought.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up to watch, dude.
Yo, but
Like,
he didn't lose his shit. He was like, "Oh, that looks like a
yeah,
bad injury."
yeah, he didn't lose his shit, but that's not good, man.
No, but I mean, yeah, like I said, it kept it together. So in the U.S., this is on BR Live, so you have to have a subscription to BR Live to watch this, right?
I have no idea.
I think it's like a $10 or $15 a month subscription in the U.S. that you need to pay for to watch one championship.
On BR Live, that's
Yeah, I
Bleacher
think
Report,
BR
right?
Live is subscription, right? And then I think if you want to watch it live, it's on BR Live, and then
Hmm.
if you want to watch the replay, it's on TNT, I believe.
Oh, you watched the replay on TNT?
Yeah. No, it's not available, and I don't have. Is my VPN on my phone? Oh, here it is. Let me fire up the VPN and check.
What is this?
They don't even have instructions for Korea.
Nah, Korea. It's on like tape delay.
Is it really? They don't show it live on TV?
Yeah, no, they don't show it live. It's on like tape delay on one of the channels.
Oh, my YouTube just went black. Oh, they're just playing. All right, here we go. BR Live. Let's now that I'm surfing from the US, let's see.
Who's up next? Oh, it's
That
the
one.
main card up next now.
What's up?
One, two, three, four, five more fights. The main card starts next.
Oh, nice. I like the pacing, the new pacing.
Man, when DJ fights Adriano, that's a fucking good fight right there.
Yeah.
But just you know what sucks about that is it's not gonna get that much attention. That's what
I mean,
sucks about that.
I think the fact that DJ's had a hard time and won is probably been better than if he came over and just started smashing everyone like Askren style. But he's also
Oh,
fighting guys who are
Askren.
significantly bigger.
Well, Askren, right,
Yeah.
was dominating over here with in a division that was basically non-existent,
Yeah.
and then went over there and got fucking smashed.
Smashed. That's why I'm saying it's better for DJ that he's having a harder time. So
Yeah,
BR
well, it's
Live
better
is
for one
$10
championship.
US a month. So if you want to watch one championship in the US, you have to have a subscription to BR Live for $10 a month.
Uh, Damn, that's a lot of
So
money.
John
Like
John
Netflix costs
KL,
$10 a
whoever
month.
that is, says it's a highlight show on TNT thing. So it's not the actual replay, it's just highlights. If that's Jonathan of Kowloon, we don't know. Could be anyone.
Yeah, it could
So
be John of, you know,
Kuala Lumpur.
it could be that. It could be
Yeah.
John of something else. John, it could be a Korean leftist.
Korean leftist. Yeah, happens.
Yeah, yeah, what can you do?
Think about this though. Would you pay $10 a month for the cards that they put on?
Well, is it just for one championship or is it just for all of Bleacher Report? It must be all of it.
You get everything. It's $10 a month is everything on BN Live. But
Yeah,
I mean, if you weren't a BN Live subscriber before, is one championship enough to sway you?
probably not.
Probably not.
Because you could get the VPN and then watch the YouTube,
Yeah, I mean, even if you
right?
bought an expensive VPN, it's less than half a year what BN Live would be.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not. It's a little like let's say like right now I pay $130 a year, right,
Yeah,
for this sports channel or sports streaming service that I have over here in Korea,
yeah,
and you get all the UFCs, you get the Bellators, you get the NBA, you get the what is it, Major League Baseball, you get
all for
the
130
the
a year.
Premier League, a lot of shit that I don't really watch sports, but I get it on that thing, right? And then I get like the channels too, live streaming 24 hours a day. Um, and I pay 130 for that, right? The reason why
That's
I pay it is because when the UFC goes to like pay-per-view,
yeah.
it's a deal, man. You have a deal. That's a deal. 130 with all the pay-per-views and everything on there. You can watch it all. That's a fucking good ass deal, right? But
You know,
with one
UFC
championship,
on TV in Thailand.
what's up?
UFC is on free TV in Thailand.
Yeah, it used to be like that here too.
Yeah,
But then the what is it? The broadcast deals that they have with the company over here, they switched it to a paywall. But it's
Korea's a
still better
high
than you
model.
North America though.
What's a pay-per-view cost there in Korea?
Nothing. You just
Nothing.
buy the service. You just
Okay,
buy the streaming service and the pay-per-view comes with that.
okay. Taro. Did he just? What is that? A fan? Did he just come out and
I
do a
don't even
magic
know.
trick or something?
Probably
Magic
swallowed some
Dad.
chickens or something.
Now with the coronavirus, they're gonna start canceling China shows.
They have to. They just canceled tomorrow's show M1 Global in
Yeah,
Korea because of the coronavirus. Damn, I'm surprised I'm surprised they're having this show.
Danny King ad.
Nobody in the Philippines has coronavirus?
Let me check WuhanVirus.com.
There's a WuhanVirus.com?
Yeah, it's a live updates.
Fuck. It's like the Black Plague and shit.
Yeah, my friend actually just sent it to me earlier. She was supposed to come here for work. The WuhanVirus.com. It's live updates. So she was supposed to come here for work from Singapore, but Thailand just reported their first human to human infection. So
Fuck.
like a lot of people are canceling trips. So right now, 9,929 confirmed infections, 213 dead in 24 countries.
Is
And
Philippines on the list?
so we can check Southeast Asia. Oh yeah, that's Philippines. Philippines confirmed cases 1.
Oh, then they're good.
But again, right, because it's an archipelago nation and it's not, they don't have health access in every like high-end testing health
Uh,
access in every island. Maybe they have more than that, more confirmed than that.
that's true.
Cambodia's only got 1.
But it's really like 10,000,
Vietnam 5.
5,000,
Singapore has 13 and Thailand has 19.
19,000,
Let's see what you guys got in Korea. Where's Korea at?
11.
We say 11?
That's what they said.
Oh, that's Japan. Where's the peninsula here? Yeah, confirmed cases 11.
Hey, this Quan kid, right?
Yep.
He trains out of extreme uh com extreme combat. Like
Okay.
it's like about 20 minutes north of Seoul, in the suburb area, and they got a pretty good team, man. They got they used to have Cho Sung Bin, and he was signed to the UFC featherweight, right? And then he debuted in Sweden, lost his fight, and then they cut him after one fight. But for that fight, I actually went to the gym to watch the fight with all the people at the gym, right?
Yeah,
On it from his team and some of the people there, and it kind of sucks to be there when it's always sucks to watch a fight with the team that their fighter's fighting and then they
yeah,
lose or they get knocked out. It's just like fuck. The energy is just like
yeah.
you know what I
Gone.
mean? It's just fucked, dude. Like, but yeah, like a lot of the dudes that train out of that gym, a lot of them are good strikers. A lot of them have knockout power.
Yeah,
Um, and yeah, they got really good coaching. And one thing cool about their head coach is like he doesn't take any of the purse of his fighters
wow, that's
because
cool.
they don't make much money. You know what I mean? Like if when they're making like 40 grand or 50 grand, most likely he's gonna take his percentage. But right now he doesn't take anything from his fighters because he
I've heard of
says like,
a lot of coaches doing that.
yeah, that's honorable, man. Like he owns the gym, he makes money off the gym, and he just basically he's investing in these guys, right? And
Yeah,
letting them live their life, and they don't get paid that much,
I
so
remember when I
let
fought
them.
Pro back like 20 years ago. I was paying a train at the gym I was at, and then he wanted like I think he was trying to take like 40% of my pay for fights.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
typical back then. Hey, so Jonathan of Kowloon said, or John KL here says the arrangement at the start was free on BR Live for subscribers. And from February 2019 onward, you had to be a BR subscriber in order to buy one pay-per-views, but they never went through with this. He says, except for the Century card, he added another comment.
Uh,
But you still have to be a subscriber. You still have to pay $10 a month to subscribe to BR Live to watch one
mm,
championship. I mean, I'd rather pay for Fight Pass if I was in the US than BR Live just to watch one.
definitely, man.
But or buy a VPN. Is that him? Is he fighting Anthony Angleton there? Quan?
Yeah, he debuted against Anthony England and knocked him out.
Wow.
Like it was pretty quick.
Damn.
But it's just this dude's nickname is Pretty Boy. It's like, come on.
Because he's Korean. Because
What
he's
does that
Korean.
even matter, man? It's like, come
He
on,
wants to
dude,
be
you
a
ain't a
K-pop
pretty
star.
boy. And I asked somebody like, why is his nickname Pretty Boy? Look at him. He's not really a pretty boy at all. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
and they said that that's what the Filipinos named him when he was fighting, when he used to go to the Philippines and they would see him, they would call him the pretty boy and shit. And I'm just like, damn, that's what it takes to be a pretty boy in the Philippines? Jesus Christ.
Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. It's different, right? So you look different. He's
Yeah.
exotic.
And then what is it? The kid that fights out of Evolve, Troy Worthen. I think his name is Pretty Boy too.
If I was a
And
fighter,
it's
that would not be my nickname. Like straight up, that would
exactly.
be my nickname.
You have to like be a little pornographic with it. Like Sexyama is a nickname that you want. You know what I
Sexyama's
mean? Like yeah,
Sexyama's a good nickname.
yeah,
The Black
that's like
Beast.
original. There will never be a Sexyama again. That's a name that no one will ever use. Like that's a name that you want.
Yeah. The Black Beast. Right?
Exactly. But still, there's other Black Beasts, but like there's only
The,
one Black Beast that you'll remember.
exactly. Because his balls is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get a.
Like the
I'm gonna
spider.
try to get a VPN sponsor for the one recaps for any U.S. listeners.
The yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I want to see how he does against this guy.
Mm,
Because the knock on what is it? What's this fucking Japanese dude's name? Sato? The knock
Sato.
on Sato is like he hasn't fought good competition. He's has wins, but he just hasn't fought a higher level of competition. And I think this is his one debut. But he's been fighting on the One Warrior series. And you know the competition there. It's like You could
Hit him.
fight somebody
Yeah.
that's really good, or you could fight somebody that just shouldn't even be in the same facility as you, right? So we're gonna see. He's gonna get the test right here. Man, he has a lot of fights too, man. He has like 50 fights. God damn. You think this is gonna be over quick?
I don't know, man. You said looks like
I think in
look.
the States you could bet on one championship fights now.
I don't think so.
No, someone messaged me asking me about it, and I was like, "Why you want to know?" And he's like, "Oh, we could bet on these fights." And I was
I,
like, "Damn."
like a lot of these fights are like the odds are too spread.
Well, that's why they're betting on them, dude. Like, if you don't know, or if you know about some shit, then you could make some good money off these fights.
Gonna win over Eric Kelly.
You see, look at him. He still has the body of a guy that hasn't fully developed yet. You know what I mean?
Looks like he's waiting for those for that T to drop in.
Yeah. Well, he looks like he's waiting at the bread line in North Korea or some shit, right? So,
Right.
like, wait, I think like he's still a kid that wait until he gets like that muscle, that man muscle, and that's when his real power is gonna come through. But he got power right now. We'll see what happens.
Where's Kim Chang's what from Taiwan?
Yeah, I seen him reffing those RFC shows.
He's a good ref
Yeah, he has the best hair in the game right now.
for sure. Yo, but straight up though, referee wise, best eyebrows in the game is Isaac Yat, referee out of Malaysia. Best eyebrows in the game. He had him tattooed on.
No, I didn't even see it.
He's got like those kung fu movie eyebrows, all pointy and shit. So I mean, if it's gonna finish in the first round, I'm gonna give it to Quan. I mean, he's got a ton of
Yeah,
first round finishes against tough guys.
but he needs to stay off the cage though. He's got to get out of this clinch. There you go.
Oh, you're ahead of me then. Am I not live?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're about 20 seconds ahead of me.
You got to refresh.
Nah, I'm it's telling me it's live.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird. I just got a landline put in. Like I've been doing everything on like um on Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
but then like my videos were getting all like pixelated when I would
Okay.
edit it, and I was like, "Why the fuck is my shit getting all pixelated?" And then I went into my settings and I was just like, "Oh shit, my settings were all fucked up." So I fixed my settings and now it's good. After I fucking called the cable company and told them to come in and put in the landline in this room.
I've got a 300 symmetrical fiber connection.
I don't even know what that is.
At 300 megabit per second up and down.
Uh, I don't even know what I got. I just got a fucking cord that puts the internet in my computer. That's
Yeah,
all I know.
you're not a tech guy.
No, no, not at all. Like I learned everything off YouTube. Like that's
That's how
my
I was
education.
an engineer for a long time. I still learn everything off YouTube.
Yeah, man. Like, cause you gotta be reminded of everything and shit.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I thought Korea had crazy fast internet though, no?
Well, we do because I'm 20 seconds ahead. We must have it.
I want to
Man,
get
I heard that what?
I was gonna say I want to get a gigabit connection, but it wasn't available in my neighborhood.
Oh,
Oh, so right
oh
now I'm at
man.
about like 2 minutes of the first round. Where are you at? 2 minutes left.
Me too. Me too.
Okay, so we're
We're
caught up.
caught up now. All right, so the dude's had his clinched up, right, against the
Quan
fence, trying to
gets-
go for the leg. He got the leg locked up.
Yep, yep. All right,
Yeah.
we're on.
All right. Like, I heard that volcano in the Philippines where Team Lakay trains, like that shit might blow up or some shit.
They've always got you got a WMMA scene now in the house. What's up, brother? How you doing? Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Those knees to the thigh from behind, man. You know that
The
sucks the
dead
next day.
legs, the
Yeah.
dead legs. Dang,
Oh,
oh damn, this is
hit his
not a good
left.
position right here. Fuck.
I think Kwan's got a few submission losses on his record, right?
Oh damn.
Oh,
That shit's
oh,
locked in
yeah.
deep, dude.
He's gonna tap. He's gonna tap.
That's deep, dude. Fuck. He got fucked up right there. See?
Sato with the W.
Yeah, man.
Sato
Well,
with the
Sato, he showed. I don't think, yeah, it's his weakness, dude. His submission, defense.
the WMMA scene now saying he slept in. So that's the problem we have with the UFCs, right? UFCs are on the morning Sunday mornings for us usually. Like you gotta wake up at 6, you want to watch that.
Yeah.
Oh, for you,
Damn, that
you're what,
folder.
3 hours ahead of me, John?
Me? 2 hours.
2 hours. So it's like it's almost 10 o'clock there.
Yeah, it was almost 10.
Yeah, so I gotta wake up at like 5 or 6 a.m. if I wanna go watch the UFC somewhere.
Yeah, usually when I wake up to watch the UFC, like it's already like a couple fights in.
Yeah. 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 Everyone's saying John and WMAC now, they're both saying, Sato's got that vet, a lot of experience under his
Yeah,
belt.
definitely. He had like 50 fights. But he knew what he had to do. He had to take him to the ground and submit
Yeah.
him, man.
Exploit the chink in the armor that we were talking about before. We
Yeah.
knew it was there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks upset. Look at his face.
Yeah. Very upset. You know why? Is because he expects to move up in the ranks and shit quick. But you gotta fucking work on your skill set, man.
It's like Piak, right? You gotta have
Nowadays, you
ground game.
cannot just go around and have one strength.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's those days are way over. At least if you're not a submission artist, you gotta have good defense, get ups after takedowns. Good defensive, uh,
Yeah.
defense. If someone takes your back, I think that's something that people need to work on a lot too. Is just being in that position where someone has your back for like 5 minutes straight, and you're just fending off rear naked chokes.
Did Angela, did they saying she changed her name to the Twister?
No, really? That's fucking corny if she did.
Oh,
I
maybe
think they're
they.
just showing this to promote her.
Well, I mean, she really can't be saying unstoppable anymore. She got two
Well, why
L's.
not? You could be unstoppable after you lose. Why not?
Well,
That's
I
like
mean,
saying Mr. Perfect. You lose and you're not Mr. Perfect anymore, but you're just still Mr. Perfect.
that Twister win was a good win, but I think her last fight that was like her crown jewel of her career so far.
Oh, that was a beautiful, beautiful win right there.
Yeah.
Man, Frankie Edgar has one fight left on his UFC contract. I would like for him to come over to One Championship and fight DJ,
That'd be
fight Bibiano,
oh
fight
yeah.
Martin. Why not?
They'd have to drive a truck full of money up to his house in New Jersey and be like, Frankie, would you like to come and fight for us?
Well, that's what they did with Eddie.
Yeah, but Eddie was in a different spot. Was Eddie in a different spot though? Let me chew on
No,
this.
Eddie was. I think what Eddie lost, didn't he? Didn't he lose before he went over?
Yeah, to McGregor, right? Did he fight after that?
I don't think so.
Before the McG fight? Where you at, McNuggets?
Man, there's some fucking like they only have what? How many title fights do they have lined up for one right now? They have the Demetrius Johnson fight versus
Yeah.
Adriano. And who else is there?
Do they have Ung La doesn't have a fight lined up, right? At all in either weight class.
Ongla? Yeah, he's still recovering from his injury.
And we know that we know Brandon Vera's not defending the heavyweight strap anytime soon.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing. Oh,
I
he
mean,
fought Gaethje and lost to Gaethje.
uh,
Yeah, he did fight Gaethje. No, did he beat Gaethje? Oh, he did beat Gaethje. He came back, remember?
yeah.
That was a crazy fucking fight, man. Him and Gaethje. What a fucking nut. But that kind of shows me, like, I feel like McGregor, if he fought Gaethje, he'd have a good chance of beating Gaethje. A lot of people feel like Gaethje has a good chance, but I think McGregor has a good fucking chance, man.
Yeah.
Have you seen this Momotaro guy fight?
Have I seen Momotaro? Let me look at Homeboy's record and
Oh,
see.
they're showing something. He has the fastest Super Series knockout, 41 seconds.
Oh,
Oh, I
I've
did
seen
see this fight. I did
that
see
for
this fight. Oh, this is gonna be a good fight, man. If he comes out the gate like that against Pet Dam.
This is Muay Thai rules.
Yeah, MMA gloves.
Oh, I love Muay Thai with MMA gloves, dude. Uriah Faber is still the kid, Jonathan. No matter what. Petchdem has some of the best entrances, man.
Yeah, he's the baby shark. Is he still baby shark? He is. No, he's not wearing it though.
What's he coming out in? What's he
Did you
wearing?
see when he entered in Bangkok and Khalil Roundtree was carrying him out?
Yeah.
Did you see that? I think Khalil's training at Pet Yindi right now.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think before he goes to I think he's training there. He's been training there, and then he's gonna go to what you call it, Tiger to finish because he has a fight coming up versus Sam Alvey.
And Petchdem's got so much swagger on these walkouts.
Yeah,
I don't even need to watch the fight. Petchdem runs the full moon parties.
man, he has this fucking cornerman wearing the shark outfit.
That might not even be his cornerman. Those might just be guys that he's like having his buddies. He's having walk out with him.
It's probably just some random guy who's like, "Hey, oh, you're wearing the shark thing. Okay, walk
You know,
to my corner." Man, I remember the guy that beat him, right? The guy that beat him just outclassed him, dude. I forgot his name. The champ. He's the champ now, though.
who?
I forgot the guy that beat him for his title. Pit them.
Okay. Um.
These guys have the coolest names. Like that guy behind him. His name is Boat.
Yeah.
you know, like they just have the cool ass names, man. Like
Thai
who?
nicknames are.
Yeah.
Thai nicknames are just like that. Like they got some cool ones, and then there's some weird ones.
No, Haggerty didn't beat him. Haggerty just lost to Rat. What is his name? Ratang.
Ratang.
Ratang. Yeah, Haggerty just lost to Ratang, so he didn't lose. He didn't fight Haggerty. It's another guy. It's the guy from Europe. Not the UK, but another country in Europe. Shit.
Muay Thai with 4 ounce gloves in a cage. It doesn't get any better than that, in my opinion.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
can't,
think I think John KL is Jonathan Kowloon. I think
I'm
it is.
not assuming anything, man. I'm not assuming anything.
I just have my
Tag won it off Patch, then Ratang won it off Patch, and then Ratang won it off Haggerty, and then that last fight with Haggerty was amazing. Amazing.
I think that Sato and Kwan fight, I think that was for like the number one contender
Was it?
for the title, I believe, for the bantamweights. Because think about it, who's fighting Bibiano next?
Who is fighting? But does Bibiano have a fight lined up?
No, he doesn't.
Hmm.
So I
Oh,
would
he.
think
No,
that
no, no.
maybe Sato would be a good fight, in Japan or something.
Check Chatri's Twitter. I'm sure it says big news coming soon. He loves to end like every tweet and every interview with that. More big news coming soon. Stay tuned.
I guess uh One Warrior Series just had tryouts in Osaka.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just saw something on Twitter about that.
I really love the OWS fights, man. They're doing a great job.
Yeah, they got some good matchups. Oh, Sato, he's the bantamweight champion for Shuto. Damn, he's 35 wins, 22 finishes, 6-fight win streak. Yeah, I think they're gonna give him the next shot
Let's see.
against Bibiano.
28 February in Singapore. King of the Jungle. Whose job is it at one championship to come up with these names? You know, there's like a dude sitting in a room somewhere. He's like just making lists.
It's probably like some it's probably one of their kids.
Fire and fury.
Um yeah, exactly. Like that's like something a kid would make up. Like
One champ
next week,
one
Warriors Code. Next
Warriors.
week is Warriors Code on Friday. Are you doing a live stream for that?
Yeah, you want to do a live stream for that?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
around?
I'm down.
All right, let's
I'm
do
down.
it.
Yeah, man. Usually I'll be down for to do all most of them. Like after that, there'll be a couple weeks off, and then the King of the Jungle will be at the end of the month, and then
Seriously, when we say King of the Jungle.
after that, they're like I don't think they have a show in March. Maybe they
Oh,
do. I'm not for
they
sure.
must have a show in March. They're not going to take a whole month off.
Yeah,
Oh my, wow. Hell of a
they
trip.
just swept them. This dude has a tripped out like karate style, kickboxing karate style. Look at him, the Japanese dude,
Yeah.
Momotaro. Ooh, nice counter left straight. I think Pet Them is too straight up, man. This dude's darting in like that Lyoto Machida style. Oh, you can't do that.
What do you get the warning for? Hooking the leg?
Grabbing the leg. You can't grab the leg in these Muay Thai fights.
I thought you could. Maybe it's with
That's
the
what I'm
trip.
saying.
Anyone watching this know what the what's the rule there for the Muay Thai? Ah, he's got
Oh,
Momotaro has really good distance control.
yeah, and he puts that front leg out pretty decent. Oh, I guess you could catch the leg, but you can't hold it. Yeah, he has good like those teeps. Those teeps, you see that front kick, the teeps?
The way he
Petem,
like
I like Petem. He's like one of my favorite like guys to watch here, but for this style, for Momotaro, it's like a bad style. Because Petem, he's very like black and white. You know what I mean? He's very powerful, but it's not like he comes from like. It's not like his skill set is so diverse. But when you see like Momotaro, his skill set is very diverse. He comes from like many different angles and shit. So I don't know. The second round is gonna be interesting. Who won the first round? It's like, did anybody win the first round?
sure. Not
From the
I
highlight,
don't
oh, that was a good elbow.
Oh, yeah.
What time is it in Sydney? Dang, I gotta do this
Yeah, I would say
multitasking and
Momotaro
shit.
won that first round for sure. For sure.
Momotaro,
Yeah.
he's legit.
These girls don't
Let's
look all
see.
that different. I'm gonna
What
go out on
girls?
a limb and say not only does Full Metal Dojo have the best rule set in all of Asia, if not the world, but they have the
Yeah.
best ring girls too.
Oh, like pretty wise, Road FC has the prettiest ring girls.
I'm trying to
If you look at pretty wise, yeah, Road FC has the best. Just go look at Road FC. Their girls are super pretty. Like body wise, it would be Full
I'm
Metal
reading
Dojo.
Macy's Now's comment.
Huh?
Next show for your heart of the fire champion. More big news coming soon. That's a straight up Chatry tweet.
What does it say? Next
Next
show,
show
Warrior Heart of a Fire champion. More
big
news.
news. John Kale saying one's original crew of ring girls were great. Nice
I don't
variety of
remember that.
they are pretty
Send the pictures. Send the
yeah,
pictures in the chat. We don't
dicks are
know. Put them in. Let's see what you got. You probably got them on your phone, KL. Let's see how much of a stalker you are.
the I don't know, I like the FMD ring girls, man. I like the variety they had. They bring in now that they've got that I don't want to call it an escort service, but a party service as their sponsor.
Mhm.
They've got quite a few on the roster.
Yeah, definitely.
Like how many ring girls do they have there the night when you went to the last event? It had to be like 30, right?
I don't know. There was like at least 10.
Girls walking out every fighter. He said the Evolve coach ended up marrying one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good luck. Good on him, man. Who's the Evolve coach?
Yeah, there's been a lot of
Exactly. Evolve coaches. Like the new one just got signed.
some
The
rotating floor.
yeah. CR Zada Bazari or something like that. He fought for the UFC.
Is that the
Man,
new
these
one?
dudes is banging it out.
Yeah. This is where you start to see Patch's power come into play here.
Yeah. Hey, I want to plug some shit.
Go for it.
All right, so for people, I want to plug. All right, so on this side of the world, we got some cards coming up. Like UFC New Zealand is coming up, Auckland and shit. So I got a few interviews lined up for that. I just did Kaikar France. You could go check out my interview with Dan Hooker. Also did an interview with Loma Lukbumi. She's on that card. Thailand's first ever
UFC fighter, yeah.
UFC fighter, and she's a female UFC fighter, which is that's very rare for you know that to even happen. Usually it's
Yeah.
a male that becomes a UFC fighter first, but she did her thing. Um, I got Justin Tafa. He's fighting next weekend on that big pay-per-view, John Jones, and he's on the pay-per-view card too. He's fighting Juan Adams. I got next week. I got lined up interviews. I got lined up. I got Andy Wang. You remember that name?
Interviewed Andy Wang before from he was on Tough, but he used to fight out of Taiwan, but I think he's from Cali or something.
Yeah, he's from the States. He's from Cali, but he's living in Beijing, and he's been living in Beijing for a long time. And especially with this Wuhan coronavirus going around, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
him on to talk about what's going on in China
Dude,
and like what is the real deal.
my very first media company back in like the early 2000s, groundgame.tv, I interviewed Andy Wang. He was like one of my first big scores. It was
Yeah,
like
he's
maybe
a cool dude, man.
a year before he did Tough.
Yeah, he's very cool. One, very nice guy, man. Like always, like very helpful. And I'm gonna get him on. I'm gonna interview him this weekend and try to
Not
get as much information about what's going on in MMA. Because China's coming up, and he's actually a big part of that. A lot of people don't know because he's been behind the scenes and doing the coaching and stuff like that. But he's been a big part of like a lot of these fighters that are coming up, and even the Chinese fighters that were before uh Zhang Wei, Zhang Weilei, before
Yep.
she even came along, I mean, he's been part of all that, building the sport over there.
He
So
was
get
in
him
Thailand
on.
longest time.
Yeah. I got Ben Sassali. He's UFC heavyweight fighting on that Auckland card. Callum Potter, UFC lightweight. He's fighting on the Auckland card too. Next week, I got Jairzinho Rosenstrike, UFC heavyweight contender. He's gonna fight Francis Ngannou in the main event in March. I got
I heard
him lined up. I got Brett Primus, former Bellator lightweight champion. He's the one who beat Michael Chandler. He's fighting soon in Europe. Tyson Nam. Tyson Nam's actually fighting Kai Kara France
yep.
in Auckland. Got him lined up. Got Scott Holtzman lined up, UFC lightweight. Casey Kenny, UFC bantamweight. Brock Weaver, UFC welterweight. All next week. So
Damn,
next
so
week I'm back to normal, just pumping out shit.
calendar's full.
Yeah, it is. Like next week is pretty packed, but I've done way more in a week than that.
You're always putting out stuff. You took a good amount of time off though.
Yeah, I took like a month off and just, focused on my other job and kind of,
That side job of yours.
yeah, it's not even this is like a side job. The other job is like my real job, but like
I know.
focused on that and try to make money off that more. And now that kind of gets a little bit of like back to normal schedule, when
Yeah.
normal schedule for me is where I can like start focusing more on doing the interviews and getting bigger names and stuff like that. So yeah, man, like I'm gonna get back into it and try to pump out as much. And I got a bunch of stuff, for like Australia and New Zealand. A lot of
So
guys out there coming up.
YouTube. Um, check them out on Twitter as well. JHK MMA at Twitter. Um, John's always got great interviews coming out, so tons of great content. I always
Yeah,
say like I rip off a lot of inside info from his interviews just because people always talk more about anything. So you definitely got to watch it.
yeah. Also like not doing interviews for a month and then going back to doing it. It's weird, man. Like there's like a momentum to that shit, and having that break for so long, I kind of felt weird getting back, and now it's like, man, in my mind, I feel like, man, my those interviews have been terrible. Who? Mel Tran?
Yeah, he's
Who's
since
that?
married Mel Tan, not Tran.
Oh,
John, was that one of the John KL? Was that one of the ring girls? Mel Tan. I remember he's Sims. So I think Petchdem probably pulled this out. What do you think?
I don't even know, man. Like I was just like I don't even know what I was doing.
Using the ring. I'll be honest. Like I know that they want to switch it up, and there might be some legal things like with Vietnam, the MMA is not allowed, cages aren't allowed. But
Yeah,
look, like just use the cage all the time. It's safer. right? And it makes for a better experience, I think, for the fighters, even for Muay Thai and kickboxing.
Yeah, a lot of the MMA fighters hate that ring.
And they should. I mean, I remember one of the ones where I forget who was fighting, but they were going over the top rope, and the ref starts yelling at the fighter that was going over the rope that he has to stay in the ring, like not
Or
yelling at the guy.
let go. He's
Yeah,
trying to
not
hang on for dear life, and they're saying, "Let go."
yeah, and it's so frustrating. It's not the appropriate medium for MMA. Frustrating, frustrating.
The thing is, like, Pride does it, but they seem like they do a better job of containing the fighters
Yeah,
inside the ring. I don't know, like, they just have much more experience with it, I guess, and the guys, the guys that control that area, they keep it very, very contained, and, you know, it doesn't seem like they have many problems. You don't really see guys have, like, falling out or oh, yeah, you did.
there was a few.
Pitbull fell out. Pitbull fell out at the last, New Year's Eve in the finals of the lightweight tournament. Pitbull fell out, and I think he hurt his shoulder or something. But, yeah, but you rarely see, in Rising at least, you rarely see any problems with that ring, but I think because they just do the ring,
Yeah,
that's what they're used to, and that's what they do, right? But if you're going back and forth and back and forth, did they have a ring yet this year?
no, not this year.
Oh, so they might not be using the ring. Who knows?
Wes is in a ring, right?
John from KL, he's saying he prefers the ring. It's better visual. Of course, it's better visually for the fans, right? Of course it is.
Yeah, I'm blacklisted from the events anyway, so I don't give a damn about how it looks in person. You get better videos and camera shots with the ring. No, I think they're shooting overhead anyway with the cage, so it's the same. Like you get it's just like the UFC. I don't know. I just don't like the ring. I don't like it.
I think we're gonna see after the next event, we're gonna see a lot of the title fights being announced for like Bibiano, Angela Lee, um, for like Martin to win. I think they're waiting for that next event. I think the next event's the Singapore event.
Yeah.
No, after the Singapore event. Between the next event and the Singapore event, we're gonna see a lot of the tournaments or not tournaments, the title challengers being announced.
I
Um,
think they gotta like they can't say it all at once. They've got to sort of let it dribble out, right? Just to keep the interest going.
yeah, I feel like they're gonna announce Eddie Alvarez versus Christian Lee.
No.
I
Why
think
they
they are.
Timothy Nasty Yukin versus Christian Lee?
Of
That's
course, that's what we want, but I think that um they're gonna announce that, and then if Timothy, this is the scenario I can see playing out is that they announce Christian Lee versus Eddie Alvarez, right? And let's say whoever wins that, they fight Timothy Nastyukin if he waits around. But most likely he's not gonna wait around, and he's gonna fight. If he wins, then of course he's gonna get the title shot against whoever wins that fight. But if he loses, his title hopes might dissipate
yeah.
because of the loss, right? So it's a very big gamble. And then you got Ariel Sexton hanging out there
Yeah.
too. He got knocked out because of the injury. There's fights right there. There's like Nasty Yukin versus Sexton. But I don't I see like them taking advantage of Eddie Alvarez and giving him that title shot, and him becoming a champion is actually a good thing for the promotion. Don't you think?
No. No, I think one, I don't think anyone's beating Christian Lee, not right now. And I think the better fight is him versus Timothy, and I want to see Eddie versus Doggy.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do that though. I think Eddie Alvarez is the guy that they're gonna put through.
I think you're
If
right.
Eddie Alvarez is healthy, because they gave him another chance too. After he got knocked out and he replaced Timothy Nasukin.
Yeah. Nah.
So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out though. The most physically talented fighter in that division, of course, Lowen is, but Lowen is actually has some physical problems, man. Like his body, man,
Is he
it's
healthy
just
right?
not keeping up with. You know, I texted with him a few months back, and he's not healthy, man. Like I forgot what exactly he was telling me about, like what's keeping him out, but it's just his health, man. He just can't step back into that cage. Um,
Done or what?
I don't know. I don't think so, but hey, he fought like once in like 5 years or something like that, right? Or
Yeah.
4 years or something, which is pretty insane, man. He's like he if he doesn't fight anymore, he'll be one of those guys that you you're gonna remember, but a lot of people are gonna forget. He's gonna be one of those guys. You're gonna remember him, but a lot of people are gonna forget him, and he's
The-
gonna be the guy that's like, "Fuck, he could have been the man."
I don't know that anyone beats Christian right now. I don't know that anyone beats Christian Lee in that division right now. I'll be honest. They could sign Francis Ngannou and Christian could fight him open weight, and I'm not picking against Christian.
Mm. Yeah, Lone is injured, man. Sad.
What's wrong with him now? Like what's hurt?
I don't know exactly. He just said he was injured, and
Uh,
he's like, "Hey, they put up an article with Aaron Hernandez, and like Aaron Hernandez's lawyer said, Aaron Hernandez's lawyer and his ex-girlfriend both said that Aaron Hernandez was struggling with being gay, but the
what?
picture of the picture for the article is Brendan Schaub."
Maybe he was struggling with being gay with Brendan Schwab.
I don't know, man, but that's so funny though, because he does kind of look like him. They do look like each other. Did you watch that doc?
No, I haven't watched it.
Oh, dude, it's trippy, man. It's tripped out, doc.
Struggling with being gay.
Yeah, it's a pretty revealing documentary. People are
John
saying that people are
Schwab.
saying that Momotaro didn't lose that fight.
Really?
Yeah, they're saying that he won.
I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't pay a ton of attention to it after the first round, but it looked like to me, from what
Mm,
I saw, it looked like Petch came back.
probably. They're saying that he was robbed.
I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch it.
I'm not.
Yeah. Fuck. What are we up to now? This is Kinyad versus Zay.
Yeah, this is the third fight to the main event.
So wait. So is his name Wei Zay or Zay Wei?
Zayway.
Zay Wei. So Wei's his last name.
No, Zay is his last name because the last name comes first in
But I'm sure
Chinese.
it's listed as Wei Zay.
Yeah, because Sherdog has it wrong.
Okay.
It's like Sherdog and Tapology, they have it backwards. And like the UFC puts it backwards, but One Championship they put it the right way.
Okay.
For the Chinese at least.
But yeah, for Chinese. So Sherdog just lists it given name, surname, right?
Yeah, yeah. So like Koreans they put their surname first
Really?
and their given name last. Yeah,
So your given name is Ko and your last name is John?
yeah. That's just like the Korean way.
And then Chinese do it the same.
They do it the same. Yeah.
And Thais just give everyone a nickname so you don't know what anyone's real name is.
Dude, they're showing like they're saying like China's hiding information about the Wuhan virus, man.
Possible.
They're saying that it's more serious than what they're letting out to be.
I mean, it makes sense. I
That's
wouldn't be
scary, dude.
very secretive.
That's very scary
Ooh.
that this could be like a zombie virus, but they're not letting it out, you know?
It's a respiratory virus. I mean, it's not going to start turning people into zombies. I mean, it
But
could
that's what I'm
become
saying. They're not yeah, they're not they're saying that it's not like that all the information is not being released out of China, right? So,
and I wouldn't doubt that. China's very secretive.
yeah, and this fighter's from China.
Yeah, I wouldn't be if I was a fighter, I wouldn't be fighting someone from China right now, especially since they've confirmed human to human transmission.
Fuck. Team Lakai don't give a fuck.
Yeah, they don't. They got mullets to protect them.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, knees to the head, a nice drag. There we go. That's power. Danny's beast. Probably get DQ'd for that later. You can't lift someone over the shoulder and throw them in one championship.
Yeah, what's up with the shoulder strikes, man?
Yeah, Connor with the shoulder strikes knocking out Cowboy.
Fuck. That's just that is just trippy, man. You know what's trippy is those like YouTube boxers. Like they were fighting last night or this morning or whatever.
Who?
And I was like they're just like the YouTube guys that they're like boxing each other. Like it was on Twitter this morning or yesterday or earlier today or whatever. And I was just like, people actually are buying that and watching that. And
It's
only
like
reason I know about it because it's on Twitter, right? But like, I'm not gonna actually like sit down and watch that fight. It's I don't even really sit down and watch boxing at all. So
I'll take a boxing fight with another YouTuber. Any YouTuber out there want to box me?
yeah, like start going after those famous ones.
Yeah,
They're getting
right.
paid a lot, it seems. This Chinese kid is pretty scrappy, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He
No,
was just mounted and he just got up.
he's good. He looks long, man.
Yeah.
Danny's powerful though. I mean, that's one of the things you got to keep in mind about Danny. I
Look
think
at
he
his legs.
yeah. Right as you say that, he chops away at the left there.
It's a big boy. They have some special rice in the mountains of the Philippines.
Right, some special rice. Oh, there we go. He's got the foot. No,
Rice-a-roni.
no. Don't you know, man? One's got that water testing.
Yeah. Well,
That
we
water.
saw Wada fight earlier. He's running the company right there.
Jake Paul, bro. John Kale, Jake Paul, bro. All right. I'll fight Jake Paul. Make that fight happen, someone.
I think one of those guys is gonna fight MMA though.
Really? So it was what? It was Jake Paul versus or Logan Paul versus KSI?
I don't think it was that. I think it was something else.
Logan's a big boy,
Um,
man. He can
I'm
beef up.
looking forward to those brothers fighting each other, man. That's the biggest fight in YouTube history.
Jake
They need to make that shit happen. Like,
Logan wants.
you know who's the promoter?
What's that?
The promoter, it's Eddie Hearn.
Is it really?
Yeah, he's promoting all of those.
Yo, Eddie, tell Logan to make 206. I'll fight him. I'm old, slow, and decrepit. We'll make it happen.
You got the bombs though. You're gonna throw them bombs. He's gonna try to slip and rip you.
I need those 2-minute rounds, man. I can't be doing no 5-minute rounds.
Now you do those like first round boxing, second round grappling. You
But
know,
they do one here in well, there used to be a promotion at the Ambassador on Soy 11. I think it was called Trinity, and they
wasn't John
first.
Nutt doing that one?
What's that?
Was John Nutt doing that?
No, John would be like the announcer for it, but he didn't
Okay.
promote. But it was Ambassador themselves put it on. But it was first round boxing, second round Muay Thai, third round MMA, all in MMA gloves,
Oh
and it would
man,
be like
that
one
didn't
night.
last. Did that last? I think they had one event, right?
I think they did like 3 or 4 events. They were trying to do it like every month, and it was all amateur. Obviously, no one. You're not getting pro fights on that rule set.
Exactly. Where would you put the record?
Uh, Greg Edwards, he fought in there. He's out of
Oh, Maganj fought on that.
yeah, he fought that.
That dude he has the nuttiest. I don't know. His tattoo on his chest is
That huge
pretty.
weed lead, and I love
Yeah,
him. He's
only word to describe it would be like gnarly. That's a
they
gnarly tattoo.
trained together back in like the early 2000s. I was at all of his brother's fights. His brother was at my fights. His brother Jeff.
Wow.
Yeah. And then when he came out here, Jeff hit me up. He was like, "Yo, my brother's moving to Thailand. Can he come and see you?" I was like, "Fuck yeah."
He's at Team Quest, right?
Yeah, he's at TQT.
I think they're gonna have a Full Metal Dojo show in March. Yeah, in March, end of March.
Are they? Have they announced it yet?
No, but I heard that they're putting fights together. They were talking about that's when you should fight
I know.
that guy.
Yeah, Bareback Walsh.
Yeah, like I should fight him on the
Are you
March card, and I was like, hey, if they fly me out there, which that's probably not gonna happen.
probably not going to happen.
Yeah, so that probably won't happen.
Also, while we're watching this, I got to give a big shout out to my boy Javi Truello. Just fought bare knuckle boxing out at the O2 in London.
God damn, dude, he went
I was
to
like,
war, man.
yeah,
Fuck. That bare knuckle it's a different game right there, man.
it is. Yeah, he's a monster though, man. He's a monster.
You it takes a different kind of human being
Yeah, to
to
do
go
that.
out there and go bare knuckle and
Yeah,
stand just trade.
yeah. And that's he's all about that competition, man. I mean, me and him, we've been talking about doing like a series of videos on like the business of fighting together and like a number of like interviews and video content. And so I'm looking forward to that. That'll be up on my other YouTube channel, Dana Blouin. But Javi's just got such a great mindset, and he's just such a like a champion mindset and a great mentality. So I'm really looking forward to it. Good break. Good break. Oh.
I think they said that one's gonna have like 40 shows this year or something like that.
We'll see. I mean, with China now, that could change everything, right? Because that
Yeah, but I
counts.
think they're counting like
Hero
Warrior Series
Hero Series could be scrapped.
and
Excuse me.
oh really?
Yeah. Ah, no, Siri, go away. Yeah, well, think about with the Wuhan virus, right? Like you said, if people are saying like, the conspiracy theories are right and it's like, oh, it's gonna like blow up and destroy everything, then that could very well be that they're gonna have to scrap Hero Series because the Wuhan virus is gonna shut down too much of China.
Yeah, man. It's like how long is this going to last? That's another question. A big
Is Rich
question.
Franklin gonna go flying into China because he wants to hold these Hero Series fights? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Where
nice. They were
where
bleak
do they
there.
have them usually? Are they in Beijing usually?
So like they're not selling tickets. They're not trying to fill an arena. They're just in a studio, and the teams come in.
Yeah, it's just I
OWS
think it's in
film it at their own studio.
yeah, in Singapore, right?
Yeah.
I
Where's
saw
I think they
something like
I think they should do all the shows in a studio instead of giving away tickets.
I saw something about they just filmed the first Hero series in the Philippines.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're gonna air it.
Oh, right at the bell. Nice. Spin an elbow. So it's a hero series, not a warrior series in the Philippines?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe they have a new name for it. There's a warrior, there's a hero, and then what else could you put that as? Star Series.
Says
Warrior
one's having
Star
a
Series.
shitty time with disasters. They had that typhoon haggis at 1 century. That screwed you out of going to 1 century,
That definitely did. I bet you flights to China are very cheap right now.
right? The U.S. just evacuated 195 people. From,
Jesus.
there's
I was
Jonathan.
looking at flights to Hong Kong from Korea. They're only $150
What?
round trip, yeah. And that's Hong Kong, they're not part of the Wuhan
Not
virus, are
yet.
they? Not yet, yeah. I wonder if Hong Kong is still having those like riots and stuff.
Of course they are. People are still going crazy in Hong Kong. It's just you see in France, the firefighters are fighting the police in the street.
What?
Yeah, over like these protests.
The firefighters are fighting the police?
The police are cracking down on the protesters, and the firefighters came out to protect the protesters.
What?
Nice sprawl. Knees to the head. I love it. Come on, come on.
That's tripped out, man.
Yeah, I think the same thing happened in Spain, in Catalonia, where the firefighters came out to protect voters when the police came to shut them down. This is where knees to the head changes the game.
Yeah.
There we go.
Man, these guys in this nonstop movement.
Yo, props to
But
Danny.
nobody really hurt the other guy yet though.
What's that?
No one's really hurt each other yet.
No, but I mean, props to Danny King at taking those shots to the head. That's not easy.
Mm. These guys are whiffing a lot though too.
One time I refed a fight in Full Metal Dojo, and Full Metal Dojo has that rule set: soccer kicks are allowed, 12 to 6 elbows, knees
Mhm.
to the head, and suplexes, anything's allowed in FMD. And a fighter named Hisham Sims from Borneo. He's signed to one championship now. He used to fight out of Borneo Tribal Squad back then, and he took a soccer kick and like 10 knees to the head, busted his head open, got up, and just kept fighting. Like I was like on the verge of stopping it a few times, and he would always like pop back up. And I was like, oh,
Yeah, a lot of so many guys, man.
what's he
They
getting? One
just
for headbutts here?
what happened? He threw a headbutt?
He's
What?
saying headbutt. I missed it. It's a. I don't know if he took him down, and he are they going to show it here?
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. There we go.
Was that a headbutt or a shoulder smash?
That looked like a headbutt to me. Yellow card.
But that wasn't like a serious headbutt though, right?
Still a headbutt.
That's weird. Why would he do that? He had such a good position on top.
Who's that standing next to Kang there? Kemp Chang. Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
that's right. Yeah, that
I mean,
is. It's just like a little.
it's a headbutt. You got to give him a warning.
That's a little tap.
Be John Lee, who was the guy in the suit next to the referee.
There's a John Lee.
Yeah, from he trains up at Team Quest. He used to be a judge for them. I don't know if maybe he's been given a different position. I mean, I don't know if it was him. It looked like him though. John from KL. John KL. These Lakai guys are just perpetual motion cardio. Yeah, they are. They don't get tired. And that's just constantly working the legs here. Tough to go to a decision with these fights.
Man,
Oh, push him up again. Zai's overpowering King Ed though. I mean, it seems like he's really controlling him when they get up against the cage there. I say that and King Ed
uh-oh.
gets the whizzer.
He got his back.
Yeah, that chokes him.
Barely.
Minute left. Oh, is out. That was a good scramble.
Wada was just much more impressive in his performance.
Yeah. Chopping at the less than a minute. Who do you think wins this right now?
King Ed.
You think King Ed's got it?
Yeah.
It's tough. I mean, Zai didn't get a yellow card, so there's no penalty. This could go either way. This is the tough thing
Damn,
about
that
like
was a good
well,
hit.
so I don't like the scoring as a whole, right?
Oh my god.
Now he's gonna get a yellow card. He just lost the fight.
He threw
Strikes.
the knee and the dude ducked down, man. What do you expect? Olivia Cost is telling him like, "Oh, the dude next to Kemp is Michael Park, the one that asked you, do you know him?"
Oh, okay. Not John Lai. They're gonna show what the penalty was here.
Right there.
Knee to the back. Oh, but I mean,
Come
yeah,
on,
it's like
that's like he's moving.
into it and it grazed off the hand. Let's see if he gives him the yellow card. If he gets the yellow card, then King Ed definitely wins it. Oh, his head, he didn't turn into it. His head was already there. He threw it. Yeah. Probably should be a yellow card.
Did King Head just tap right there?
No, he reached up to cover his head, I think.
Oh,
It's always tough to tell in slow motion. Any hand movement looks like it could be a tap, or you have to tell.
yeah.
I'll be shocked if they don't give him the yellow card for that, especially after the headbutt. King is going to continue. No yellow card. Surprised by that. We got
He
40
just
seconds.
punched him in the back of the head.
First punch right up.
Oh, damn. He got the neck. Got out. Man, the Chinese kid might have win this fight.
With no yellow card, yeah, it's very possible now.
Hey, well, he thinks he won.
Yeah. With no yellow card, it could go
He's running
either
around
way.
like a madman.
Oliver Koss had to be like, yep, stop running. No running in the hallways, kid. Oh, that's a tough one to call.
Yeah.
John KL, what do you think?
I wonder what they're gonna do with Bellingham.
I don't know. He doesn't have a fight booked right now, does he?
No, he doesn't. I wonder who they put him against.
One more fight, he's back in a title shot, right?
Yeah, it's also true too. Yes, of course he won. He's in the Philippines, dude.
Let's see.
This Chinese dude's gonna be angry. He won. Yup, you see?
Oh, wow. I'm a little surprised by that. Especially without the yellow card.
Yeah. Who's
Especially
this
with
guy?
the card. I mean, like I said, it could have gone either way, but I'm a bit surprised. What's that?
What happened to the ring girls?
Manila? Is that like an online escort service?
I think this kid,
One
this
announced
Peter.
their sponsorships for the year in January. They were
Who's
like,
this?
"Oh, we signed sponsorship deals with all
Oh,
these companies."
oh, like the City of Dreams and all that.
Yeah, so I thought that was a bit weird when they're like, "Oh, we look at all these people who are advertising with us, building it up." Oh, Maganja's on. Do you guys know of any websites that show betting odds for one? What's up, Greg? Greg Edwards out in Chiang Mai. We were talking about you earlier. Yeah, talking about Greg, how you fought that Trinity out at Ambassador there that time with the 3 rule sets. No, I don't know any. I do not know any sites that post W WMMAC now. My local laundromat sponsors one. Greg, no, I don't know. I don't know any sites that post the odds. I don't think John was saying earlier that you could bet on it on some sites, but I don't know anyone who would take bets on some of these fights because the spread's just too huge. My local laundromat sponsors one. Angela have a fight booked?
No.
I didn't think so. Rika just lost a fight, right?
Yeah, that was a while ago though.
It was December, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, so Greg
like
is saying
late last year.
doing boxing now. They were, I think that guy who was running it left Ambassador. Maybe they're doing it somewhere else, but I thought that was cool with the 3 rule sets in one night, especially, because it's kind of like an amateur thing. You sort of get in there, cut your teeth, get some experience.
Yeah, and also it doesn't go on your professional record, which is very
Yeah.
good.
You get in there, you get to bang 3 rule sets. Kind of keeping it straight is the hard part. Yeah, the market for 1 bets would be so thin too. $100 bet probably moves the line. Brandon
Oh,
Vera.
Vera's there. What's he doing?
I
Is
don't
he
know if he lives
announcing
in the
his fight?
Philippines.
Why does he have cue cards?
He's gonna
They're
promote
giving him
something.
the script.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not even off book. He's got to read it. They're not going to let him come out and wing it. He's not cutting a
Mm.
promo for the WWE.
May
Both of these.
29th.
What's that?
May 29th, he's defending the title.
Against whom?
So they're having May 29th. Who's the opponent?
A lot of text on that cue card.
Oh, he's just introducing Edward Furlong. I don't know why.
So he's introducing Edward and he's not saying who he's going to defend against.
Yeah. I think Peter P- Baust, Peter Baust, I think he wins this fight.
Yeah, I've got him picked as well. Edward's a bit worn.
Yeah, he's been through some wars, man.
He also regularly does crowd hype stuff during the main card between fights. Okay. That's interesting. And then WWAC now is saying that neither Angela or Young have been booked so far. He thinks they're going to go for the trilogy. You think they're going to go for the trilogy straight off the bat, though?
No, that would
Yeah.
be stupid.
Yeah, I would say let them both go and defend at least once in their own
Yeah.
their weight class against someone else, and then let. I think Angela wants to go back up in weight probably and try to get that belt. And I would imagine one would be more accommodating to her than Xiong. That's
Furlong, dude, he won his last fight by technical decision. Remember, it was that weird fight where like the fight ended early. I think it was because of a cut or something,
oh yeah.
and then they gave the decision to Furlong, which is kind of, you know, kind of, you know, let's
Suspect.
say shady,
Yeah.
suspect. Yeah, and he
Typical.
then he got and he's lost 2 in a row before that, but he lost to Aoki and Alvarez, so those are
Yeah.
not like,
Not easy
you
fights.
know, yeah, those are fucking top talent in that division. So we'll see what
WWE,
happens with Peter. I think Peter is a good challenge for him, though.
definitely. He's been on a good run. WMMA scene now, yeah, I agree that would be dumb, but again, yeah, you're right. It wouldn't surprise me, but I'd like to see them both have other fights. Especially, I mean, put a little distance there because that was probably very much the first fight was Young's probably best performance, and the second fight was Angela's best performance. I mean, both great fights. Yeah, even John Chaos, this is going to be a bad fight for Foliang.
Watch Furlong come out and just knock this dude out in like 15 seconds.
If he's gonna get the knockout, it's gonna be early for sure.
You know what is so fucked? and I'm just being selfish right now, but like I went online before the coronavirus like blew up, and I ordered something from AliExpress,
Yep.
and now since that shit is going around, it's like fuck. That shit will probably get here like 6 months from now, because nobody's going to work,
Yeah.
everything's shut down. It's just, I
Those
think if
Ali-
you ordered anything from China,
Most of those AliExpress warehouses are in Shenzhen, I think. So
but
it's probably
still, dude,
yeah. I just ordered some stuff
still.
from Express too. Some
Oh,
rivets.
there's what's his name? Um, Photographer.
Who? Oh, David Ash.
Yes, yes, yes. He's been around for a long time.
He shoots some great shots. He gets some great shots. I was
Him.
maybe 4 years ago, the MEMA finals, and
Mhm.
he was shooting, and he fell off the platform backwards,
Damn.
and platform broke. It was like just like plywood that they had slapped together for photographers, and he went up to take a shot, and it broke, and he fell backwards.
Straight to
Not
the
a
WWF move.
yeah. Open the AliExpress package and take a deep breath. Yeah, I'll build a ultraviolet like sanitizer type thing.
Over here they're like in Korea, if you go to work and you feel like you have a temperature or something, they send you home. If they
Like
if
like
you if you feel like you have a temperature, they take your temperature's too high, they're like, go home, get
like
out of
before
here,
they did that, or just now because of the virus?
because of the virus. They don't
Damn.
even care if you came from China or not. They're just like, if you think you feel like you're sick, um, yeah, you have a temperature, get the hell out of here. Because you don't want that shit to spread.
Yeah.
So they're just taking precautions.
Nothing wrong with that, man. You gotta be safe, contain it, send them to the hospital.
Yeah. Peter, man, he might put himself on the map with a straight, fast, just dominant performance over Edward right here. That's why he took this fight. I'm guaranteeing you on short notice.
Fast, but it could definitely be dominant.
Yeah.
Definitely dominant.
I need to interview this guy next time.
Let me take a
Oh
peek at
shit.
see like what his last couple were. 14-4, 7-fight win streak. This is definitely the biggest test for him, at least in one championship. Edward looks like he could be pushing like 45.
Edward? Edward looks like he's pushing 45,
Yeah, he looks old.
but
He
he
has
has
like
that like little boy haircut though.
he needs to be rocking a mullet.
Exactly, man. He needs to grow that tail long.
He's 36. He definitely looks older than 36.
Man, this is interesting right here. Damn. Look how much bigger he is.
Right? Light, he's tall, but look how thick Edward
Yeah.
is. Right away,
Dude,
Edward light
like
kicks. Not
Peter looks like a welterweight.
yeah,
He kind of has that like Neil Magny frame.
yeah. There we go.
Edward's starting to look kind of saggy in his body, man. He
Isn't
doesn't look like
that
as
old?
much in shape as he did.
John Chaos is damn. The height difference is crazy. Yeah, right. Like this guy might be taller than Brandon Vera. Oh, John Cahill, Edward can't afford the pads. Oh, that's harsh. He's still on one of those old contracts. Like 300 fights, 20 years for like 400 a fight, 4-4.
Yeah, but he's been around since the beginning though.
He has, man.
Like he's one of the oh no. He's
God.
one of the OGs. That's just like he just took advantage of the opening right there.
You get one free one. You get one free one, right? They're not gonna give him a
Yeah.
yellow card on the first shot.
No.
Oh, they're gonna show a replay of this? Oh my God, he caught the cup with his toes.
Yeah.
John
That's
Cahill
like piercing right there.
tracked. Ready to go again, though. Peter's all good. You remember when Gilbert Ivel fought Wanderlei Silva in Pride, and Wanderlei just chopped him in the cup like 2 seconds into the fight, and they had to pull Gilbert out on a stretcher?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, that was a classic. Everyone thought that was gonna be a Muay Thai, like a banger, two strikers going at it, and Gilbert just got
Oh,
dropped. Andy. Oh,
then he got the neck.
yeah.
He get that. He get the Darce.
Yeah, that could be tight. Edward trying to get leverage.
Oh,
No,
he got
he's out.
something.
No, he's not.
He's got something.
John Cahill says a cup shot is how you neutralize reach advantage. Standard stuff.
Oh, he's getting out. He's getting out.
See, some of the angles looks
There he
like he's
goes.
getting. There we go. There we go.
Oh, he got it back.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
to the ground and gets out of it. Right into side control.
Yeah.
Where are those 1 to 7 elbows?
Exactly.
Here you go 9 to 3 here.
Yeah, he needs to get up, dude. What's he doing?
Yeah. Neither of these guys are looking fantastic on the ground.
No. I don't think you're gonna see Edward going for the submission here. There
No,
you
yeah,
go.
I don't
Drag
think
that
you
leg in. Get that
to
half guard.
show off their ground game.
There you go. There you go. Oh damn, he got it. No, he's out.
Oh,
See, he should have went for that.
yeah, he did.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Nice scrambles.
Knees to the head. Come on, Edward. What are you doing?
Yeah, that's right. Come on, knees. There he goes. He's opening it up for those knees.
Yeah,
Oh,
here we go. Minute left. First round. He's out of the choke. He's like a whole head taller than Edward.
hmm. You're just like holding him there. Come on, you gotta get out of there. Get out the cage, man.
Yeah, right
There.
off the rip.
Okay. There you
Second.
go. Switch that position. Hook the leg,
Nice,
or at
nice.
least just get that separation. Damn, he always
Oh,
has those spinning shits.
everyone loves the spinning
That's a
shit.
hard leg kick right there.
Those are some skinny ass legs, man. I don't know if he shouldn't be taking too many of those.
Yeah,
Those
fucking
Corey legs.
Foylang has some logs. Look at those fucking thickness.
That's what I'm saying. Peter needs to
It's
not
like
be
a
taking those leg chops.
it's like a Snickers bar versus a Twix.
Yeah,
But those head kicks are moving up quick though.
yeah. Not a lot of mass to move, right? So you can get him going
Yeah.
fast. That was a good scramble.
Yeah, it's decent. Win a full VVIP experience.
VVP.
What is
Double
this first? What's the double V stand for?
very, very,
Very.
very, very important person experience. Not just very. That's
So
where you
you'd
get
like,
bags of
so
peanuts.
you would like go to a VIP and be like, "Fuck you,
Yeah.
I'm VVIP. Get the fuck out my way."
That's some Asian shit right there. But then you know
For
you're gonna
real.
get some dude who's like, no, 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 I'm sitting VIP.
Yeah. Then there's you got the triple V.
Yeah, that's the VVV.
Mm,
Yeah, the
yeah.
VQ.
Oh man, Edwards slinging
Oh,
them, dude.
yeah. Peter might not have this, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh.
You know Edward's not
Oh, nice,
either.
nice straight right. Dang, why can't Edwards like changed his style a little bit? Like he likes to do this now a lot.
Yeah,
Just like hold
he's
on the
gonna
fence.
utilize that reach, and so the fence is a great way to do that. Push him up against the cage.
Yeah, but I thought he was doing good attacking the legs though with his leg kicks.
Yeah, he's definitely chopping away at those legs. I'm afraid I'm gonna see one of those things snap. Oh,
But Peter he checked one of the kicks though one time, and you could tell Edward was he felt that.
yeah. But I mean, look how skinny his legs are. I mean, I'd just be afraid. The physics don't work out in Peter's favor there. You start taking those Edward Foley on kicks. Edward's obviously significantly stronger. I mean, the way he's
Yeah.
just controlling him against the cage.
You know, when he beat Shinya, right? That was like one of the most shocking wins, I think. When he knocked out Shinya.
That was
You
the
know, I
loss.
never I didn't
Yeah,
expect that to happen at all.
it was after Edward beat Shinya that he went on that tear, though, right?
Yeah.
Where Shinya just won like 10 straight or something.
Yeah, he just choked the shit out of everybody.
Everyone.
And then he lost to Askren.
Yeah.
But then after that he beat everybody except for Christian
Until he
Lee.
lost to Christian.
Cause he beat Ev, smashed Ev, right?
Yep.
Just completely just dominated him from the start. Like it was like it didn't even look like he should have been in there with Shinya, right? But now Ev comes back and he gets a good one. Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh damn, he's got the arm.
armbar here.
Oh
He's
fuck.
not tapping. I'll let
No.
that break.
Oh, you gotta grab the leg. There you go. There you go. Get the arm. Oh, he's out.
He's out. He's out.
Damn, that was good, man.
Edward gave no fucks.
That was a good defense right there. How many points do you think that's worth right there? That submission. Would that give him the second round? It's not even a by rounds, right? It's like, okay, so
Like,
how many points is that?
yeah, and there's no points. They just judge it overall. There's no point system. It's a
So it's
stupid.
just like after the fight, you're like, okay, he won.
Yeah. Well, they have like a criteria. It's like 3 levels of damage, and I think it's like internal damage, superficial damage, cumulative
What is
damage.
internal damage?
I don't I don't know. I don't know how you judge, like, these guys
Like
aren't like,
mental damage? Is that mental damage or something?
I think it's supposed to be like, oh, like you're hurting their organs or something. I don't know.
You're hurting their organs, like, like you have a special chip in your brain that you can see that shit.
Greg Edwards asks, Maganj asks, how long until one does boxing with 4-ounce gloves? Not soon
Well,
enough.
hopefully soon.
Not
Yeah.
enough.
I'm just waiting for them to do that combat jujitsu with the gloves.
Yeah. I mean, I think at this point they're willing to do anything that's going to potentially make them cash.
Oh, nice sweep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what though? I'm glad that they don't have grappling,
They've done
to be
it. They've
honest
done
with you.
they did
They've done it, but I'm glad that they don't do it though now. It's just like I think it would like kind of fuck up the momentum of the cards.
I think that they've never done it on the card, right? They've always done it as a separate event that kind of segues
No,
into
no,
the.
they done on the card. Remember they did Tonin and Aoki.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They did Murat versus Aoki, I think. Aguilan. Aguilan Tani.
Yeah.
I think he told me last time I talked to him that he's like this year he's gonna try to go stateside, like maybe to uh
Really? To
over
train
there
or
with Ong La and train over there. Yeah, like do a full camp over there.
nice.
Like to add like a major camp, like with like because they a lot of guys from this side have been going over there to now it's not even three hard knocks anymore. It's Sanford MMA
Really? Since when?
since this year. So basically what happened was this is what I was told is that Hard Knocks is for like the prospects, the lesser known guys will stay at Hard Knocks,
Okay.
and then the major like the top tier guys,
Go to Stanford.
the guys that are signed to UFC 1 or whatever, they're going to be training at Sanford MMA. And Sanford MMA is a full facility with their own fucking medical staff.
Really?
They have their own fucking medical staff. Think about that. Like they have their own surgeon.
They have their own surgeon.
Surgeon, Sanford MMA, look that shit up.
Holy shit.
Like they do all the surgery. Like it's better than the PI.
Like where's this
PI
money?
doesn't do surgery.
Where's this
Huh?
money from?
Sanford MMA. Sanford. Like
Yeah,
they're a major medical like company. Like they do like they have a bunch of other oh shit, he's got the neck, dude. That shit's deep.
it's
Get him
deep.
against the cage. There you go. Oh, you guys out. He's out. He's out.
Kemp's not screaming give up.
he's saying he's yelling up give, up give. That's what he I don't know what but yeah, the Sanford MMA man, like who like Ong Law, he just got remember he broke his hand?
Greg Edwards,
They
internal damage. I took that course in high
yeah,
school.
that's internal damage, of course, right? I took that course in high school. Uh yeah, Ong Lao, he broke his hand. They fixed it all. So the
Really?
guys that are sponsored by Sanford MMA, they get all the medical procedures, everything. Like they have all the medical staff, dude, like everything that you need basically is and they built the gym too, connected to the facilities. So like everything is like high tech as shit. Like it's basically they're treating it like a pro team. You know what I mean? Like a New England Patriots or huh?
Like an NFL team or an NBA team.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's the first of its kind, I think. So you got Michael Chandler, you got Usman, you got like Michael Johnson, you got Ong La, you got fucking so many guys that are down there now at Stanford. They, when they fight, they have the surgeon travel with them.
So
So if he gets injured, that he could go into surgery immediately.
so if they need they how does that work though? I mean, can a surgeon just practice medicine in any other hospital in any state? Do they have like licenses? How's that work?
I'm pretty sure that's how it works, though.
You can just show up.
Well, I'm pretty sure they probably have some kind of protocol
They gotta make
like
arrangements. It's
beforehand,
not like
just
foreign
in
countries.
case
Like
something happens. Like let's say like because I know they traveled a couple of the guys, right? So let's say you know, for example, like Michael Chandler, he has a fight in, you know, in California. So they travel with him to California. If he gets injured, he could get the surgery done
So what
immediately.
about
So
the Ong fights in Myanmar? Are they gonna come to Myanmar and do surgery?
I think so, man. Like I think that's how it works.
Damn. Man, I've been to Myanmar. I wouldn't want to have surgery there.
That's next level shit where you have a surgeon traveling with you.
Probably an
Oh
orthopedic
fuck.
surgeon, I imagine, or
I
general.
think so, yeah. I forgot his name. They said it before.
Oh, damn.
Eddie, like Edward's just trying to spin. Look at him. And he
Yeah,
looks gassed though.
he does. I'm a bit
Yeah.
surprised he's so
Look
tired.
at him trying to spin.
That's unusual
He's
for
trying to
him.
time.
Minute left.
Martin, he timed that spin perfectly and caught him right in the back of the fucking ear. Knocked him out cold. Edward has suffered some nasty knockouts though. If you think about it, he's the one who got knocked out and then they banned the soccer kicks.
Yeah,
Remember?
that's
Isn't he
part
the
of
one that
it about having. Oh, nice takedown.
Timothy Nastyukin, right? Timothy
Yeah.
Nastyukin soccer kicked him, and
Remember when Roger Horta got soccer kicked? And it's when they had that like
that
the
was Nastyukin, right?
was it Nasiukin that had kicked Horta?
I think
And
so, man.
and they were like at the time one championship had some like some rule where the ref had to give you permission to soccer kick.
Yeah, that was weird, dude. Like, are you gonna stop the fight and be like, "Ref, soccer kick"?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was odd, right?
The ref for that fight.
That was a very odd thing that was going on. You think Peter won? Come on.
Uh, I've got it going for Peter, but I mean it could go either way here.
It's the Philippines, dude.
True, right? Very
Yeah.
true. It's
King
Philippines.
Gad just won. Yeah,
Yeah,
Had that head kick. Looked like Edward was rocked right there.
I think in
Boom. And he had that triangle.
yeah
I
the
think
try
with those two, he should have won. He should win the fight, dude.
should. Let's see. I honestly I would be surprised if Peter doesn't. The Kenyan fight was a lot closer. A lot closer.
Fuck, I want to see. Come on. Let's see what they say. Who?
Split decision or what?
They're about to announce right now. Oh yeah, it's gonna be split.
Really?
Yeah. There you go. 1-1.
What?
Peter should win. But
Should.
oh, Peter won.
Nice.
He won. Yeah, he
He's
deserved it, man.
he's like, I can't believe I beat a Filipino in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He won that fight though.
For sure. But
For that scoring criteria, like he was the closest to finishing that fight.
that's why again I hate the overall judging. I think it's such a bullshit, non-transparent way to judge a fight. And also, look, they fight by rounds. You
Mhm.
should score it by round and then let it be cumulative at the end. They're taking a break for a reason, right? And it changes the whole concept of scoring overall when they're breaking between rounds.
What's his name? Or Ryzen, they do the same thing. Their scoring is like a cumulative scoring. So
They how does Ryzen score as a whole or
yeah,
per?
as a whole, Ryzen scores as a whole, just like Pride.
Not a fan. Not a fan of that scoring system. Huge fan of Ryzen
Yeah.
though.
I like it. I like how Pancrase does it. They just tell you who won the round.
I like that too. I like that. Like so and so won the previous round.
Yeah. So it's like, say like this. Um, say like they say, like say like you and me were fighting. You won the first round and you won the second round. They announced like Dana, he won round one. After round two, Dana won round three. So like I have to go into this third round.
Yeah.
What?
So you got to knock me out.
Exactly, dude. It changes the fight completely. Like I have to chase you the fuck around. Or I lose. You know what I mean? I have to chase you and just try to fuck you up.
Yeah. Jonathan says right decision, but he's surprised that the hometown magic didn't happen. The fact that it was even a split decision is baffling to me. How man, they're showing this Christian Lee highlight, man. How awesome is this guy?
Yeah, but that Shinya stoppage was very iffy, man.
It was definitely it was definitely a questionable stoppage, but he still
Yeah.
his
Still beat him though.
yeah, and then his the fact that he survived the first round, came back, was still amazing. And then his fight against Doggy, great.
Yeah, that was a great fight.
I want
Is
to see
this next
more.
weekend or is this in February? That's in February 28th. That's at the end of the month.
King of
Next
the
weekend
Jungle,
is in Jakarta.
Singapore Indoor Stadium, King of the Jungle. That's probably the only stadium they sell out is that Singapore stadium. I don't know. John KL would know. Do they give away tickets to the Singapore events like they do everywhere else?
Man, where do they get these security guards from, man? Look at that guy. He's pretty
Big
jacked.
Asian dudes.
And he don't look like he's Filipino.
Evolve fighter.
The guy on the left, he just looked like he showed up today and just be like, "Oh, I have to do this? All right."
Like, hey, you're
The guy on
tall.
the right looked like he bodybuilded for his whole life for this moment.
The guy on the left, he was one of the ones they hired to take photos of the fighters as they come off the bus, and they were like, hey, you're a big dude. You want to just like walk and get paid
Yeah, you want the full VVVIP experience?
for VIP. You get four
Yeah.
V.
You're actually like next to the fighters. And you get to arrest somebody at least once tonight.
Depending on how the fight card goes, you might be fighting.
Yeah. I would like to see Alex just try to stand and bang with Pasio.
Really?
Yeah, I want to see if he could do it. That'd be crazy if Alex could go in there and knock him out, man. That'd be very impressive. Because it seems like he does have some power in his hands.
I don't know if he's got that power in his hands.
And I hope this is over quick. I don't like to just be like, because these guys, they have that style where it's not like that Wada style,
Yeah.
where they're like high paced. So we'll see.
5 rounds of ground grinding.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Because if Silva can't get the finish, he's definitely just going to grind him on the ground and
Exactly.
wear him down, try to get it in the fifth. Evolve fighter.
Who else went to evolve?
I always think it's crazy when you get fighters like when DJ reps evolve or like or Sage repped evolve when he came out for his dismantling. When you
Yeah.
get these from other countries coming out repping evolve who don't train there.
Yeah, the thing is like Silva,
I
his
think he's a coach.
corner, his corner's his corner's not the coach of Evolve though.
And Misha Tate coaches at Evolve now, right?
Does she?
I believe so. I believe she's coaching at Evolve as well as her duties at One Championship, which I don't know. It seems like
I
other
think
than
she's pregnant again.
what else she's doing.
She's having babies, man. She's living life.
Yeah, and good for her. Yeah, capitalize
Yeah,
on what
man.
she definitely drank that one Kool-Aid really quick though.
Well, it must taste good.
That superhero martial arts superhero Kool-Aid. But yeah, I think she's got like a coaching gig at Evolve, if I'm not mistaken. And look at that hair. Man, these Lakai guys, that hair, next level. Next level hair game.
Yeah, Pacio's hair is pretty epic, isn't it? Like he has like the fro, the like
A
the
flat top.
high top,
Yeah,
flat top, and then he's got the lines on the side with the fucking long back tail. He's got
yeah,
the full fucking three-piece suit on his head.
it does.
And then when it gets wet, it just looks like he just went through. He looks like a rabbit, a low wet rabbit.
Team Lakai, man, best hair in the game. Best hair in the game.
No one's gonna argue with that.
No, not you can't. You just can't. The mullet, the mullet to person ratio it's almost a perfect 1-to-1.
There's a video I'm looking at right now. It's like it's at it looks like it's supposedly it's like at a hospital in China, and then
Mm.
the person is covered with a blanket and they're in fucking convulsions.
What? Like
Yeah,
all
it's
this
trippy,
going on?
dude.
Wow, that highlight they just showed. These highlight reel finishes, man. Joshua definitely has racked them up.
Yeah, Joshua got a decent highlight reel. Yeah, he's got the whole team there. Look at him.
Yeah, this Philippines, man. They're
Yeah,
like all Team Lakai just show up.
yeah. Like you cannot try to gangbang on these guys. They'll be
Not
coming out the bushes.
whatever, whatever. Not the right use of gangbang.
No, I'm not talking about that one.
Cut man, greasing them up. Here we go. Main event. Man, it's gonna be good, man. Like I said, I'm afraid that I don't think Silva's gonna try to come out and bang, and so he's gonna go for that takedown. He's gonna try to grind it out,
Damn, he's like 13 years older than him.
right? Looks good for 37.
Not too bad.
Yeah, Vitor's coming back as a heavyweight, right? In one
Yeah, that's what I heard. I've heard from
that
2 people that train with him
that
that he's
testing
coming
had
back as a heavyweight.
stringent testing. Considering he looked like an AIDS patient at 185 with no TRT.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, his body didn't look that great.
But one's doing testing, so that's what they said.
Well, maybe they're gonna start with him.
Paid a lot of money to kick him out.
I think one
Maybe
is planning on going
yeah.
to Brazil this year too.
What's that?
I think one is planning on going to Brazil this year too.
Really?
Yeah,
I had not heard that.
because Vitor is doing some deals down in Brazil for one championship, like getting it on TV and a bunch of other stuff. Like,
TV is
so I
one
think
thing.
he's trying to get in. But he's
Greg
like doing some stuff in the government too. Like he has Vitor has a lot of connections in Brazil from what I understand.
super famous. He is super famous.
Yeah.
All right, Greg Edwards asking who we got. I'm going with Joshua. I think he retains.
Yeah, I think Joshua gets that knockout.
I mean, but at the same time, like I'm sure Alex is shooting for that takedown right away. He doesn't want those hands.
And you know who's competing with one championship right now? WLC's on right now on Fight Pass.
No need. China coronavirus is there. Maybe athletes in Taurus will be affected
Where in Myanmar?
everywhere now. Let's see. Let's see. Who you got, Greg? That age difference is crazy, though, huh? 13 years.
For real. But I think the fight they pretty much have. Let's see the yeah. Joshua has so many more fights.
It's that Filipino style, man. He's just going at it. Like ties, man. They fight like 17 times a week.
Yeah, I think Alex he competed at jiu-jitsu for so long that he kind of started his career late, right?
Crazy high level. Yeah, probably.
Here we go. Here they go.
Yeah, there you go.
What do you say? No need for China coronavirus.
Yeah, I don't know
Is
what he's
there
talking about.
maybe athletes and tourists will be affected? What does that
Already going
even
for the
mean?
takedown right off the first punch. Oh, he pulled guard. Ah, that half butterfly. He's in the shorts.
Yeah, I don't think Joshua wants to be down there though.
No one wants to be down there.
See? There you go. That's what Joshua needs to do.
Chop the legs. There we go. Let him get up.
Yeah. Oh,
Touching him up.
throwing hands.
Yeah, I think he shot right off his first punch. So I think he clearly has no interest in standing here.
Maybe he's just testing the waters.
No knockout finishes tonight, huh?
Yeah, right?
One
The
submission.
submissions.
Yeah.
It's kind of a slow card though.
Yeah.
It is a slow card tonight.
I can understand why Josh was a little hesitant. Doesn't want to let his hands go just yet. He's gonna constantly be worried Silva's gonna try for a takedown.
Is Silva's wrestling that good though?
His jiu-jitsu's that good.
Yeah, but the thing is like
Yeah,
I don't
WMMA
know.
scene now, ground game's definitely their biggest weakness for sure. We've seen that.
I don't know, man, because over the years, man, they've improved a lot on their ground game, their wrestling, their scrambles, all
They're
of those
not at
things.
Silva's level though.
But I think there it's good enough to where he could kind of maybe most likely stay out of these submissions.
I think it's good enough where they can get up, get away, stay out of some submissions, but they're not going to want to go. You're never going to be
They're not
100%.
submitting guys. That's what you're saying.
What's that?
They're not over there submitting guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say they're not
But
submitting guys.
Pastio has submitted
They're
guys
not
though.
guys at Silva's level.
No. What is Olivier saying every time when he's like throwing his hand down in the middle of the fighters? What's he saying?
Chope.
Chope?
Yeah.
What
They're
is
not allowed
that?
to use the word fight. So chope is
So
Thai
chope
for fight.
chope is Thai for fight?
Yeah, so they're not allowed referees, no one in one championship's allowed to use the word fight. They're not allowed to call them fighters. They're not allowed to say that they're having a fight. They're athletes. They're competing in a contest. It's all part of their branding.
Why are you gonna try to control what people say?
Other than Chatri, pretty much everyone keeps to it. Chatri will say fighter or fight occasionally, but they put out a big memo a few years back about internally about that being like their branding. No one's allowed to say fight, and that's why Oliver switched to saying chope.
Oh, that's some insider information right there. I don't think anybody knows that shit because I didn't know that. I was like, what is he always saying? Why is he saying chope and shit? Is he like shouting out Will Chope all the time? What's going on? Shout out to Will Chope.
Shout out to Will Chope, OG.
Definitely. Oh,
Hardcore.
TFC's coming up soon, man.
What's that?
TFC's coming up soon. I think in a couple weeks.
Oh, really?
TFC 4 in Phuket.
Nice.
So Will, I think it seems like Will's kind of putting down roots in Phuket. He's got that store out there.
Yeah,
Um, his it seems like it looks like his family's out there too now,
putting some long
and
term.
he's running TFC.
Yeah.
Oh damn! He got
Oh,
the neck. He got the neck. Oh, he got it, dude. He needs to get that leg out the way.
I'd be surprised if he taps him with.
Oh damn, that was crazy. Silva was struggling a little bit, don't you think?
Nah, I don't know. When they went around and showed his face, he looks perfectly calm.
Yeah, I look like that before I die too.
Josh was like, "Don't touch me. Get away." Good round.
But you know what though? Those evolved white shorts, they're pretty nice though.
No, no doubt. It's good
They're
design.
very nice. Very nice design. Very clean.
Branding
But
wise,
not good for fighting though. You know why? I don't like fighters when they're wearing white because blood just looks a lot worse, right? Like
also,
especially like to the judge's eyes and all that.
he looks like he's all right.
Yeah. Well, he slid the hips out perfectly.
If you really want to be sneaky, you make white shorts that look like they're covered in blood. That'd be a design.
Yeah. Or you just make your shorts red like Team Lakai, and it's like no worries, man.
Who knows? I always wonder what are the ring girls are they're doing like this and they go like this. What is I don't understand.
They're doing the fisting, this like fist pump,
Yeah,
right?
that
This
is.
is the fist pump, and this is the fucking heart thing, right?
Is- That's a heart.
Eh, Yeah, this is a heart, right? The baby hearts, right?
Like V for victory.
No, it's baby hearts, right? These things, and
Is that what
then there's
huh?
the pointing, and it's like number one, and all that. Like, I think they
The,
teach them that.
and then they
They
have this.
practice that like I heard that they practice that like 10 hours like before the show. So they get it perfectly down to where it's like in motion. So when
It's
the cameras point at them, then it's just automatic. Yeah.
automatic. I'm just like, what are they doing? What is
I guess
Josh
it's
was
just something that they do.
there.
Cause like one, they do that. Like between rounds, they have them holding the card that says round one or round two. But like the UFC, they rarely show the card girls on
Yeah,
TV.
usually they're
Like
just walking down off the stairs.
yeah, that's it. They don't like there it's not like a big part of the show. It's like yes, if you're there at the show, you could see them or whatever, but it's not part of like they don't brand the ring girls. You know what I mean? It's not like they're showing like, oh, this is I mean, they're not promoting the ring girls.
Yeah, it's not
But in
part of
Asia it's
the.
different.
But well, it is though. I mean, the ringer, I mean, because was it Ariani had like that show that she did with UFC, and those girls have taken on more media roles in the UFC over the years.
Yeah, but that stuff all stopped already.
What's
Like
that?
after they sold the UFC, they don't do shit like that anymore. Like they
True.
might do stuff on their own, but other than that, it's not like
WMMA scene now says there's a video explaining the ring girls' hand signs. Can you link that for us? I want to see that video. And then he says, "Don't question it, just enjoy the sights." I'm not a fan of the Korean ring girls. I'm not a K-pop guy.
yeah, but those girls don't look like K-pop
No,
girls though.
they kind of look like robots.
They look like the racing girls. You know racing girls?
Yeah, yeah.
The girls that model the race cars and shit? That's what they look like.
Again, FMD, best ring girls in the game.
Yeah, but nobody ever seen them though.
Well, they look good on the stream, up close and personal. Some of them are. Here we go. Joshua back to his feet. He's doing good on the ground, better than I gave him credit for, man.
Yeah. He's actually doing a good job of like getting back up,
Yeah, and
separating and not getting too comfortable on top.
like he had that choke that he was threatening with for like a second. I mean, oh, that wasn't great though.
Yeah, but he's been getting out of this position though.
The WMA scene now says some of them are also racing girls when not working with one. It makes sense, I guess, if that's what they look like. If you're saying that's the look they have.
They do. Oh damn, he got the triangle. Oh, he's out.
He's just using it to control position.
To some of them are also racing girls. What is this? Fucking
So he's
Christmas Carol?
talking about ring girls. Some of them are also racing girls when they're not working with one.
Damn, this guy knows some insider shit.
Yeah, right, man. He's on the
Oh, he got the head and arm right here. Look at him. He just got
damn.
to get to the other side.
He's got his arm up.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck. He's got him, dude.
got it.
He's got him. It's over. He's got him.
He's got to get his leg over.
Why is he could get over. Why isn't he getting over?
40 seconds, man. 40 seconds.
Oh, fuck, dude. He's got to hang on. Oh, he's out.
Out.
Damn.
Oh my
That
god.
was impressive.
I
I
wonder if
chowed
I'll
up at the gym one
give
day,
up.
and when I looked around the
Had
corner, there were two of them standing there.
give up,
Caught me off
give up.
guard for sure.
Showed up at the gym the other day and drove her.
Oh, he's going for the heel hook.
Oh, Greg is saying the ring girls were at the ring girls from one or ring girls from FMD?
Oh, he's seen the ring girls from FND. He just fought at the last one.
That's true, yeah. Was OWS up at Chiang Mai or something the other day?
No, they're probably at the Hand Signal Academy in Chiang Mai. they were like
Hand Signal Academy. Yeah.
they were like they're on the island like they're probably on the side of the road like practicing for the people, and they're like
Directing traffic with hand
yeah,
signals.
they're like go left, go right.
So two of the One Ring girls were up in were they up there for something, or what's going on? One of the fighters just double teaming
Which one?
them?
The ones right there right now?
Yeah, what's going on? So here they point one, so they point at you, they point one, and then they do this and then this.
You should do a parody of that yourself. That should be the intro of your podcast. The intro of your podcast is you holding a card, like a round card, and be like,
I should. Oh, they're up there hanging out with the Canuck. Okay. just in town hanging out. I see, I see. Was it the one of them has a bunch of tattoos that she covers up?
Why would she cover it up?
Because I think one doesn't wanna show in the tattoos. They put make I'll tell you, I've seen, like, she came I was at one of the Bangkok shows, and she came down to the lobby of the Fighter Hotel, and the makeup was still wet, and by the time she got to the stadium, it had dried and was, like, perfectly matched to her skin tone. You couldn't see anything.
God damn.
So whatever makeup they're using to cover it up works really well. Silva looks like he's getting some confidence on his feet.
Yeah.
He looks still a little stiff, but he's willing to go in there and throw a few punches that he's not shooting for the takedown.
I don't think Pacquiao can risk going to the ground anymore, man.
Definitely not after that last one.
Yeah,
That
he
was
got
lazy,
way too close.
lazy.
Oh, Pacquiao's using that uppercut really well when he's coming
Yeah,
in, trying to catch him with the knee. Okay, sprawl, get it out. Oh, dang, he slid into that half guard real fast.
yeah, he did.
Yeah, man, this is dangerous right now. Oh, he got out. He got out.
Hmm,
That was nice.
that was slick. That was definitely slick. Pacquiao's keeping some pressure on him. Silva's moving. I want to see if he keeps using that uppercut when Silva shoots.
I think that's like his go-to right now. The uppercut and the knee coming up the middle. See, there you go.
Halfway mark of the
That's that
fight.
uppercut that the zombie likes to use.
Good sprawl. Silva's got to know if he can't get the takedown. It's a rough night for him.
Silva's gotta hurt Pacquiao somehow on the feet so
He,
he could
he's
kind of open him up a little bit.
he's feeling more comfortable. There's just no way he's going to hurt him on the feet, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, he got him. He got him on the ground. You know what's crazy is like you see these guys, they're like at the top of the division,
Yeah.
and one guy, he can break the other guy's guard open, slide through, get in a good position for a submission, right? But then you put yourself in the same position as, let's say, Silva on top, you can't even get past the guard against this guy. You know what I mean? Like it's just like what the hell? It just, when you make a comparison like that, it just shows you how skilled these guys are and how most of these guys could just kill anybody on the street. It's just like they would just destroy anybody. And they're small dudes too.
I remember when Silva won the belt against Nieto at one point, right?
Mhm.
Silva was the champ at one point. He had beat Neto,
Yeah,
and then Neto took it right back from him.
definitely did.
Yeah, I think it was in Bangkok where Silva beat Neto. Silva's moving a lot, but I mean he's not trying to engage anymore.
Yeah.
Beginning of the round, he looked like he was engaging quite a bit more.
I think he's just trying to like conserve
He-
conserve the gas tank a little bit at the end of that round. Oh, that was a nice knee right there.
Yeah, get some good contact.
Oh,
Damn.
that's the arm. Hotelplanner.com. It's like I never even heard of these sites.
Is that hotelplanner.com/one championship? In case you needed a complicated URL to go visit.
The one on the left, right? She must be new.
I don't know. They got a bunch of them, man.
Oh,
There we go. See again, Silva comes out comfortable to trade. You think he's
oh, there you go.
gassing? Nice.
See, this is what
Oh,
he wants, right?
who
He
do you
wants.
guys watching? Who do you think is winning right now? Do you think it's you guys think Silva's ahead on the cards here?
It's hard to say, huh?
It really is with the damage being the primary.
Yeah, because Joshua, he's landed some good strikes on the feet.
Yeah, he's definitely controlled. I mean, the feet, and he stopped a lot of the takedowns. But I'm with damage being the primary and the primary scoring factor here, and the overall scoring right now, I'd probably put it in Joshua's column.
Silva, he only had that submission attempt, but that submission attempt was very close,
I don't know
in
if you
my
would call
opinion.
it a finish though.
It's not a near finish, but it was close, right?
Yeah, but they only count. I think they only count it if it's a near finish.
But man, how is a submission a near finish though? Like,
I've always wondered that myself because it's either a finish or it's not. It's never really a near.
exactly.
Is Silva wearing two pairs of Evolve shorts?
Yeah, he just. I think he's wearing like spats underneath.
You got double rep, double rep.
Well, you gotta put the cup somewhere.
Oh yeah, maybe they're like those compression shorts that hold the cup in place.
I think those are the best, right?
Yeah. As he still does
Oh, he's
not
going for
really
the armbar.
do down here. Yeah, Greg says too close. I agree. But if damage is this is the thing, Greg. Damage is their primary scoring factor, and Joshua's got more damage because he's controlling on the feet.
But peep this though, Joshua, he he won the title, right?
Yeah.
Let me look back. He won the title against
Neto. So Silva beat
Neto,
Neto
right?
back won it back from Silva, then Joshua took it.
No, this is what happened. He beat Naito, right? He
Yep.
beat Naito by unanimous decision.
UD,
Then
yep.
he went to Jakarta to defend it against uh he was supposed to fight Suzuki. Suzuki got injured, so they brought in the other Japanese dude, Saruta, and Saruta beat him by split decision. And everybody was like, "Oh, it's controversial." So they gave Joshua the rematch in the Philippines, and he knocked him out in the fourth round with that highlight knee, right? Knockout. And then he defended it against Rene
Yeah.
Catalan, got the triangle arm triangle choke,
Catching him
and
up.
now this fight's coming up, right? So
So we've got
like
Greg here saying,
he's
"I
been
thought
known to
primary factor."
lose these decisions.
What's that?
It's not good for him to be in a close fight.
No.
Because last time what happened to him, he lost
But he's
by
an Evolve
split.
fighter here, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not saying they would give preference to Evolve fighters, but if one were to think that were the case, I wouldn't be surprised. Joshua's really impressing me on the ground here against Silva.
Yeah, he looks good.
You know, considering the level Silva's at, Joshua's just
Do you
showing that
think
he's a well-rounded guy.
Maganja would ever be able to get signed by one?
I hope not. Kanja doesn't need that kind of trouble in his life.
Because he has that big advertisement on his chest. And, you know,
I
with,
don't want to
you
see
know, but you know what? That could be a superhero because they love to advertise or promote the superhero, right? So
Need
Maganja would be a superhero.
yeah. Greg, are you
Like
listening?
he's the
He's
medicinal,
career planned out.
okay, he's the medicinal marauder, right? Like
Medicinal marauder.
he goes around and heals people and he wins titles.
Yeah. He combats inflammation.
Exactly. Come on. What one, if you're listening, because you probably are, sign Maganja. He is the one you need. He is the ultimate superhero.
He
Especially
is.
with Thailand passing the laws, right?
Yeah. Legal. Or
When is
decriminal.
that going down anyways? Is that like full blast right now? Is it on or are they still working on that?
I think they're still working on it.
Okay.
I'd say
Still
that's
some
why
red tape.
she definitely looks like a robot.
Oh, is it the 5th round?
Fifth and final.
Jesus Christ.
Again, Alex comes out. Silva comes out.
Blasting, right?
He looks confident to trade.
Oh,
He just fades like really quick.
no. It's too slippery now.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna. His arm out though. No, he's not getting it. Less than 30 seconds in, he's on top though. I mean, not the best position to finish the fight in. But Joshua's shown us he can get out. He can get up.
Yeah.
10 years ago in the States, it was blacklist. Maybe same in Asia now. Maganj says Thailand would love it for sure. I don't know about Chatri though.
Hey, I'm backing him, man.
Yeah,
Maganja, let's, when these fighters do like petitions to get signed by the UFC,
yeah.
we need
Maganj
to
is,
make one for Maganja.
yeah,
Maganja, the next superhero.
yeah. Combating inflammation, the medical marauder.
Yeah, exactly. The medical marauder, aka combat the cannabinoid combat master,
Yep,
right?
100%.
You could open stores with his names on it and brand it with one championship all across it. That's a revenue stream if there ever was one, right?
Evolved line of CBD supplements.
Exactly, with Maganja's chest on it.
Yeah. Respect.
Maganja, like he's just in the front like this, just with
Yeah,
no
just
shirt, just
popping that tattoo out.
exactly, man. Like you gotta represent. You gotta give respect.
Respect.
You know? Exactly.
The stickiest of the icky.
Yeah, that'll be the first name of the the first the first
Championship.
CBD.
That's their next Thailand card.
The stickiest of the icky.
One championship Bangkok, the stickiest of the icky.
Exactly. So like I think every Bangkok card should have something like that.
W- Greg says holler at me, but we have a WMMA scene now. The most honorable warrior, Chatri, would never approve of the devil's lettuce.
Where
Indeed,
does
indeed.
WMMA live?
Is it in the US, I think, right?
Yeah, but where though?
I'm not sure. Probably somewhere in the He doesn't really
I
have an
forgot what.
accent when he goes.
No, he lives in the U.S.,
Yeah,
but
but
like
like
I
I
don't
don't
know
know his
exactly
accent though.
where.
Like, he's not from Boston. He's not from he's not from like Texas or anything, or at least he doesn't have a hard accent. Where are you from,
He
man?
sounds like he's from the Midwest.
That's a big swash of land, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's a good guess.
Yeah, you're just playing numbers now.
Yeah.
WMMA scene now. Here he
He's
goes.
from Pittsburgh. He's from the pity.
It doesn't sound like he's from Pittsburgh though. He doesn't have that Pittsburgh accent.
No. He's like, "Hey, all right, crikey, mate." That's the Pittsburgh accent.
That's what Pittsburgh people sound like.
I just want people to know. That's the Pittsburgh accent. Crikey. They say they love that slang, crikey.
I was
Oh,
gonna
black
do.
and yellow. That's Pittsburgh, right?
I was gonna go there to do my PhD, but it was crazy expensive. Plus, it's Pittsburgh.
Yeah, and it's like the steel country. It's like the steel nation of the world or whatever, right?
It's a cool city though. They have these like little red things that go up like that bring you up into the elevation of the city. They're like little
Yeah,
inclinators. So they go up at like a
yeah.
45 incline, but you're always flat.
It's called UFOs. That's what it's fucking called.
I think they
They're
call them.
taking you out for the night. Did you watch that movie Arrival?
Yeah.
Dang, who do you think won this fight though? Silva ends up on top.
Then they
I
they
think Silva might give it to him.
I gotta say Joshua for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's that shit was so close though.
Pamani Brothers. It's like this dope sandwich spot, and they like stuff the sandwiches full of fries.
Damn, anything
I'm
you
going
stuff with
with
fries
Joshua.
is good.
The fact that Silva won, stupid made up words.
Yeah, like crikey, crikey. What's that?
Australian. You've been watching too much Aussie, man.
No, I don't watch Aussie, man. But crikey, Mike.
I lived in Cleveland before I moved to Thailand, and I remember I was at a game in Cleveland where there was like a bunch of Pittsburgh fans there, and they were going crazy in the parking lot. Permanis is God's sandwich. I'm not I'm not gonna argue, man. They put the fries and the so you can get an egg thrown on it. I mean, it's that white bread that they put it on is legit. So what do you think? It's a split decision. We had a lot of splits tonight.
I wonder what it is. I'm gonna put my headphones on.
Get the earbud in there.
Oh shit, it's a split. It's a split.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Are they only doing split decisions tonight?
Since Peter won, it's gonna be Alex.
Manila's gonna go ape shit if he loses.
Oh, Pascal won.
Okay.
Got it. But it was too close, man.
I don't
They
think
need
it
to
was
fight
close.
again, man.
If damage is your primary thing, your judging criteria, then he was controlling it for the majority.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it wasn't like a dominant win. You know what I mean? Like, yes, he did a little bit more damage, but I bet you both these guys, if they need to fight tomorrow, they could fight tomorrow.
Yeah. Alex did finish strong, but I don't know. I think it's the right call.
Yeah, it's good. It was a close fight. You know what I mean?
Mitch Chilson.
Man, Lise Lakai has one champion, right?
Yeah, that's all they got right now. They went from like all the belts to one belt or to no belts at one point.
Yeah, it was like in a span of like 3 months, they lost all the belts.
Permanis is God's sandwich. That's for damn sure. They are great sandwiches. I'll throw that up there. Just respect for the sandwich. Okay, so what do we have next? We have one next week, next Friday.
Yeah, I think it's the Warriors code. It's Jakarta.
Okay.
So yeah, next Friday. I think it starts at 7:30 here, which is 5:30 where you are. But that's not the main card though. I don't think it's the main card.
I can do it though. I'm teaching. I'm actually teaching a podcasting workshop at a university next week, next Friday.
Shit.
8 Fridays in a row.
Well, hey man, it was good, man. Hopefully we get some other people on next time and get a little bit more bullshitting on. And
Yeah, I think it went well. So yeah, we'll reach out to some peeps and see what we can line up for next time for next week.
definitely, man.
Sound good?
I'm gonna hit the hay.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we'll see you next week for the next one card. John's got to get to bed. I gotta get some work done. This will be up on the channel. You'll be able to rewatch our bullshit if you want to. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week. So don't forget to
Peace.
subscribe to John's channel, Kumite TV, and subscribe to the Asian MMA podcast as well. I'll go back and edit the description so all the links are there. See you next week, guys.